Hello, baby gangsters. Oh,
Star Rail Fest, please prepare to board. Oh, if it isn't the heroes of the Astral Express.
Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Wormer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Honkai Star Rail, and we're about to get aboard the Worm Express, who we haven't seen, I believe, since the start of the game, around there.
Oh, the trains have been placing bets on who will get to escort the Nameless to Star Rail Fest on opening day.
Oh my god.
It's such a super duper Arcadian honor. And can you believe it? Turns out I'm the lucky one.
It doesn't feel like real, like the Star Rail Fest thing, we know something's probably gonna happen at it, right? Like, they're setting it up, like, again, story-wise, it's not just like saying like, oh, we can predict something's gonna happen. It's like, it's setting up the crumbs for us to believe that something big could happen at Star Rail Fest. Like, and that's what was so great about the build-up in the last episode, where everyone was like, if you want to attract, you know, like this killer, Star Rail Fest. There's gonna be a lot of people that could die there, Star Rail Fest. It's gonna gain a lot of attention, Star Rail Fest. You know, they've been doing it like in building up that way. There's gonna be something that happens to this, right? And again, not, as I said, not because of predictability. It's a good thing. The writing has led to this point, right? Something will happen. But also, it just doesn't feel like real, because like, it's like, I don't know, it's like we're going there right now. It's kind of nerve-wracking, you know, and the reason why it doesn't feel real is because, like, I'm very nervous, and I thought, like, we'd have, like, a bit more time, but no.
Oh, I could already feel everyone's enthusiasm turning into waves of wish power along the way.
Okay.
No wonder everyone's running around with such high spirits.
Oh my god, let's go.
Ding, ding, dong, dong. The express is about to depart. Heroes, please stay seated and hold on tight.
This is so exciting, but terrifying at the same time, too.
This special train is bound for the Star Rail Fest exhibition. By the laughter above, may the smile of plain Arcadia grace our faces.
Line.
Thank you for riding with us today. May the laughter watch over you, and please enjoy your journey.
Look at this, man.
Oh, wow. The exhibition entrance is packed with Express fans.
I know, like, it's just the entrance, but it's like the crowds here waiting, like the red velvet ropes, like. Is that a Balabog soldier?
We'll miss out if we're late.
Or is it just someone, it's probably someone cosplaying as a Balabog soldier, right? That's a really good idea. Wait, someone, that's a Borison. Is someone cosplaying as a Borison? I mean, or maybe like, cause yeah, they have to be cosplaying, right? Because, you know, yeah, of course, it's cosplay, right? It's definitely cosplay, right? All the pom-pom sign as well. This is so exciting. And the posters as well.
Are those hired cosplayers over there?
No, that's us. We're the real deal. We are the real deal. This is so exciting.
I've made it in safely. For those who couldn't get tickets, you can catch the entire fest through my live stream today.
Someone stop her stream. You gotta pay. You gotta pay to come in here. We need the attention for the Phantasmoon games.
Next to me is my partner.
What?
Oh, wait.
Wait.
What are you doing?
Don Hung? That's a Don Hung picture? Take it off right now.
Tis I, Cold Dragon Young, Don Hung.
Okay, get him. We gotta get this guy.
Where'd you get that mask from?
How dare you?
It looks so weird.
How dare. How dare.
Such trifles matter not. What doth matter most is securing the autograph of Master Blurry QR Colt upon this book of mine.
Great voice.
The signing event hasn't even started yet. Besides, Xianzhou people don't talk like that.
But what's our motto?
Through stars we soar! The Express is our home! One crew, one heart! We'll never roam!
Who's that with the blue? Who's the blue guy with the black hair? I've never said that slogan once in my life.
Wow! That's some next level phantom energy! Astral Express! We love you! We love the traveling!
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh! It's Don Hung, but like they have like blue roses on his hair. That's so okay, that's a much better picture. That's a much better picture.
Astral Express! We
Yeah, okay. Okay, they forgot about Sunday.
Shh, this isn't Amphorius, you know. Watch what you say. The family's got ears everywhere. It's best if we keep quiet about
Right.
Mr. Sunday while we're out
It makes
in
sense. It
public.
makes sense. Because like, while I'm sitting here being like, I'll protect Sunday from the family. Like, God damn it! Like the family means nothing to me. You know, I'll destroy them apart from Robin. But it's also a thing where it's like they are like a powerful force, and it would strain relationships. And that's why I always like have to say in Honkai Star Rail, and we say it like all the time. Honkai Star Rail like is not. It's not always like the nicest thing to have to deal with. But there's so many times in this game, like, you know, where we have to like, you know, sit within these regulations and these laws that we don't want to sit within, make deals with people we don't want to make deals with. And in this case, it's one of those things where, yeah, I don't like the family, but I like a few members of the family. Yes, I think it's bogus that, like, you know, we can't have Sunday with us, but it's also like one of those things where, like, how do we explain to like these people that we make deals with that like we have one of their quote unquote criminals that escaped? You know what I mean? It's like it is factually something that would be very difficult to explain and make future peace with.
Want to take a photo together, Himiko?
That'd be lovely.
No, thanks. I'd take tense negotiations with Pearl over getting mobbed by my own fans any day.
Okay.
Who would have thought there'd be social situations that even Himiko's afraid
It's sweet.
of?
It's very sweet. And honestly, like, yeah, like I bet it could be like crazy. I bet it can be really, really crazy.
If Don Hung and Mr. Yang were here, I can't even imagine the looks on their faces.
It's very sweet, though. It's very sweet.
What a sight. Truly.
I wish I could share this with all our friends. Elation, it really is, and it has an Arcadian vibe. That's just how the Astro Express rolls. I wish you could share it with all our friends.
I'm pretty sure Don Hung wouldn't want to experience this. So many
He's very
fans
low-key.
out there. Even more than the crowd that came to welcome us at the station when we landed. It's kinda going to my head.
Honestly, though, March, like, you are amazing. And, like, they have done incredible stuff, but obviously the whole idea by the Astro Express is that, like, it's not for celebrity status. They do it because it's the right thing to do. But, like, when you look at the stuff that they have accomplished, it's like, yeah, man, like, you deserve the praise and, like, the adulation.
Oh, hold on. That's not good. We need to be on high alert. Who knows if that supplicant is hiding in the crowd?
True.
Plotting something against us and our fans. So
I love how March is just, like, calling them our fans, like, and I mean, Himiko said it too, like, you know, it's like, that's what it is. Like, I love that they're not shying away from the celebrity status in a very unrealistic fashion, right? They could sit here and be like, you know, they're not our fans, they're not this and that. No, like, we are, like, in Pan Arcadia, the Astro Express are celebrities. They are celebrities.
So, I'm gonna brave the danger and check things out myself.
Oh, yeah. You just want to go have fun, don't you? Yeah, let's go. All right, count me in.
You bet. Let's do
You know,
this.
I do not believe in my view of who Stella
Don't
is.
wander off too far, though. We still have official business later. Speeches and other activities that we need to show up for.
In my view of who Stella is, I do not believe that she would ever say to March, hey, you just want to go off and have fun, don't you know? She'd be like, yeah, let's go.
Got it. We'll just hang around here.
Very fun. Very, very fun. Such a cool idea, isn't it? It's such a, like a great...
That express girl is...
I can't tell you who sits next to me.
So how's that for pure love, huh?
What is happening? What is happening? Here we go. I want to go home.
You guys go explore. I'll take a look around here too.
Oh, okay. So we have to go to 3 different exhibition areas here. There's one with March over there. There's one over here as well. Oh, I think it was Nihilux.
Hi! Trailblazer. Sorry to bother you. We're with Full Wish TV. It's our lucky day running into you here. Do you have a moment? Mind doing a short interview with us? It won't take long.
Sure.
Our audience is absolutely dying to hear about the new supplicant in town and your adventures aboard the Astral Express.
Sure thing.
No problem. But let's keep the interview brief, since the organizers might have other plans for us.
Exactly. Such a smart gal. Smartest in the whole world.
First question.
Oh my god, look at the phrasing
Seeing
even.
as Plain Arcadia was the starting point of the Express's new voyage, how would you describe your impressions of this place?
Noisy but pretty. Talk about his long history, talk about his modern culture. I mean, here's the thing. I think we have to go with what I thought first. And I was like, it's noisy but pretty, which I think was more tuned to the modern culture, I guess.
Plain Arcadia has left quite an impression on me. An ancient world that somehow feels so modern, so vibrant and colorful.
Yeah, because it's hard to think about the history of the place sometimes when like it is like so futuristic and, you know, pretty in that fashion as well.
Everyone's chasing the latest trends, looking for fun. I'd say this place is more like a never-ending carnival.
Very good way to describe it.
Interesting. Throughout the history of the Phantasmoon games, it's been extremely rare to have such a renowned cosmic figure as yourself participating. As the Astral Express's supplicant, what kind of changes do you hope to bring to this world in these games?
I feel like for me, it would be always like, I'm not that arrogant. Who am I to change anything here? I mean, we could say this as well. Like, but like to me, like, I don't know if we're here to change anything, really. We're here to prevent things, I guess.
I'm just a passerby. Who am I to change this world? But if I can, I hope to show everyone the spiritual strength of what the Trailblaze represents.
Lovely. Absolutely lovely.
That's an impressive answer. Speaking of which, after joining the games, you immediately went to defeat Miss Sparksy, who represented the Masked Fools. What are your thoughts on potentially facing native supplicants in the future?
I just wanted Sparksy to stop, that's it. Really good answer. I don't want to be enemies with native supplicants. Yeah, like we say, like, hey, we came here to, again, like I said, we're not here to like do like, you know, something that is like maybe like super heroic TV show style things. We're here to like, you know, prevent stuff. We were saving our friends there and saving Planet Arcadia.
Sparksy gets her kicks through chaos and madness. That kind of out of control elation is way too dangerous. As for the other native supplicants, as long as they don't make the games dangerous, I'd rather cooperate with them than defeat them through violence.
And this is just a good answer, right? Because again, we were told, like, you know, so many times that cooperation was a part of the Phantasm games as well. It just seems like they're more violent because, like, what we've heard of the stories of the Bloodstained games and also, you know, combative nature of Sparksy.
Speaking of local supplicants, we've noticed that Star Rail Fest is Perlux Corp's way of rolling out the red carpet for the Express. There are rumors that the IPC is also sponsoring the Express. So, I have to ask, are you representing the Express or the IPC in these games?
Always the Express. Set the record straight.
The IPC's interests? Nah. Even though Star Rail Fest has exceeded my expectations, and Madame Pearl and Perlux extended such a warm invitation.
Oh my god.
Which I'm truly grateful for.
Look at Politistel here. Political Stell here. Like, that's like the most, like, you know, it's I mean, not in a bad way. It's a very safe answer, right? It's like, yeah, I'm really happy about getting an invitation here. We're not here for the IPC's interests.
At the end of the day, this is a festival for everyone. And I'm just one of the guests. I'm not the master of this place.
Yeah, like, because as we always say, like, it is totally normal for people to see, you know, people from the outside, you know, making deals and all this stuff too, and be like, oh, they're like, you know, they're working with the IPC, or maybe they did. Because again, like as we said last time too, when it came to, or was it the episode before that, when it came to Asheville taking the mask off of the IPC, all of a sudden, Cinder saw him as a IPZ lackey, and he said so as much, right? He said he saw him as like being like, you know, like he lumped them together as one big, like, as being part of the IPC, and like I think maybe not him, or maybe it was the crowd that did that, but like, yeah, it's like that's what's gonna happen. But from our perspective, and I think it's like one of those things where I say, as I said even already, like you have to like make deals sometimes that aren't comfortable, especially when one of the companies, even though again, as I always say, like you guys know I'm against the IPC and like I have a big hatred for the IPC as a whole company. But it's one of those things where like they control the entire economy and control nearly the entirety of Planet Arcadia, and it's like refusing to make a deal with them can like be a detriment to the world at this stage, you know. It's the media, all right? Those hard-hitting questions had you sweating bullets. You burn through every ounce of your corporate speak you'll ever have in a lifetime. Every micro expression on your face is screaming, end this interview already.
Thank you for your valuable time. We won't keep you from your plans at the exhibition any longer.
Thank you. Okay.
What a pretentious answer.
No worries. This material will do just fine.
F off. F pretentious answers. Stell literally just said, hey, I'm glad I was invited here, but I don't own this place. This isn't my thing. You know what the problem is? They want Stell to be like, we don't, I am working for the IPC or like F the IPC, right? Which again, if she wanted to say F the IPC, that's her prerogative. But like, they wanted something completely different here. They wanted to pick the bones like a vulture. They wanted us to like talk about how like, you know, we're gonna take down the other supplicants and we're gonna do this and blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, like that's not what we're here for. You got the truth. You didn't get.
Hey, little raccoon. Over here. I'm right here.
1 second, I just want to look at everything first, because I do think it's a really cool area. Is this the entirety of Star Rail Fest?
Express truly bring happiness to Plain Arcadia?
Some suitcases here, or I guess like road cases. Really cool.
Where should we go?
Yeah, so this is like, yeah, it's a full like kind of like a convention, right? It's a convention for us, for the Express.
Nice to see you again, little raccoon. You're lucky you haven't been completely swarmed by fans yet. Here you are, the original inspiration for the Fluffy's main character, fresh as a daisy, yet no one recognizes you. Talk about irony. Don't tell me they think you're just some cosplayers. Come to think of it, that's actually quite possible.
That would be. I bet that'd be kind of nice though, like to be able to like, you know, explore places without getting, you know, crowded. How come you're not being swarmed by fans? I think it's because she doesn't always show her face. We didn't know what she looked like, right?
Shh! Keep your voice down. I'm afraid of being swarmed by rabid fans.
You know what's so funny? Kind of a double, no, maybe not double standard, but like Lilacs being like, oh, they think you're a cosplayer, saying it out loud as if like, you know, like revealing who we are. And then when we go, oh hey, it's you, she's like, I don't want to deal with the fans. It's like, well, why would we want to deal? Well, I know like with Cell and March, they kind of like think of it as more like lovely having fans than, you know, Nihilux might, but you know what I mean.
It's honestly heartbreaking that the organizers only gave me this dinky little booth.
Dinky little
I was
booth.
hoping for something more prominent, like a spot on the main stage or something.
Yeah. This is Star Rail Fest. This isn't Fluffy Fest. That's good. Okay, I mean, yeah.
I know. Hey, want to have the number 000000001 collector's edition comic that blurry QR
March would love
code
it.
signed today?
March would love that. Sure, mind telling me if it's free? Hard to say no to that, right? This serial number seems a bit much. Mind if you tell me it's free?
Since when did we get all polite? Of course it's free. But you know what they say, nothing's more expensive than free stuff.
Oh, because like it always comes with a catch?
Hold up.
Oh.
What's this extra thing? Light sticks. The organizers gave me thousands of them and told me to hand one out to each fan who gets a book signed.
So in K-pop, and in not just K-pop and J-pop, and like, and there's these things called light sticks. Of course, as you guys know, like you probably looked it up already. But like you like shake them to the rhythm of a song. They all light up in different colors depending on the show. They can connect like I think via Bluetooth to like the system. So like whenever a song is playing that's like needs a red color that mixes from red to orange, it will do that. Like it's a really cool idea. Yeah, and it makes shows look so dynamic and energetic. And like if you see like a K-pop show with like the light sticks going crazy. I think a lot of like, you know, yeah, like maybe I think you're probably seeing like stuff with like Honkai Star Rail maybe shows as well, maybe. But it's such a breathtakingly beautiful sight. It's crazy.
They really know how to push someone around. I wanted to give them a piece of my mind. Am I not the world-renowned author of Fluffy Across the Blue, the great blurry QR cult? Who exactly do they think I am? Chopped liver?
So you want the celebrity status in some cases, but not other cases. Which I know it's not hypocritical for her to say I want people to like maybe treat me with more respect for my work, but then also I don't want to be like swarmed by fans. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's. I was gonna say like it kind of contradicts, but I don't think it does. Right? I think you can say like, hey, like I'm not saying I agree with like she has to be respected as a celebrity. But I think it's like one of those things. It's not a contradictory to say like, hey, I want to be respected for my work, and also I want privacy. That's not a contradiction, I think. Or I want to be treated as a celebrity by officials in a company, but not by like swarming fans. Like that's it may not be like a pleasant like lovely thing to hear, like oh my god, like or even like a very like selfless thing to hear. But I don't think it contradicts each other.
But you're right. This is Star Rail Fest. Today, I'm just a side character.
Just think of it as you're thinking about it too weirdly. You know what I mean? I just think it's like, you know, you're here for your work. It's here at Star Rail Fest. It's not about who's a side character, main character. It's just a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun.
Anyway,
Then again, that's Planet Arcadia,
it's
isn't
about
it?
time to head to the booth and meet up with the staff to start the signing session. I won't keep you from enjoying yourself any longer. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Nihilux, and thank you for the light stick. Yeah, the glow light stick, really cool. Yeah, so like as I said, like it's I can sit here and be like, hey, stop thinking about it as protagonists and side characters and all this stuff too. But it's like Planet Arcadia is all about like attention. it's all about gaining attention and garnering attention. So when characters are like, I want a bit more attention, I want a bit more like, not in terms of fans, but like in terms of the organizers, it's like, it's a character trait. It's a trait of Planet Arcadia. Like it's almost like people here are like brought up to believe that like, you know, not just brought up to believe, but like it is a thing here. It's elation. It's aha.
With that outfit, you must be cosplaying as March
Oh, we got a
Bunny.
cosplay.
Am I right? The accuracy is just insane.
Oh, they have a wanted poster for Stell, like in Baleabug, and they have one for March up there as well.
Yeah, just like the original.
She looks amazing, doesn't she? She looks amazing.
Since we're all fans here, let's skip the sales pitch. But I gotta say this up front. The conductor is the cutest in the whole universe.
No marches.
I agree. The conductor is the cutest in the whole universe. But wait a minute. Some of your stuff looks familiar.
In what way?
To me.
In what way?
Sharp eye. You're definitely a hardcore
The wanted
fan.
posters?
We collaborated closely with artists from different worlds along the trailblazing expedition to create these products.
I can pretty much guess who they are.
I may not be that talented or have the artistic skills of a master, but I've written some articles and gained a bit of popularity in the fan community, so while I'm here at the booth, I thought I might as well do some self-promotion.
Sure. Yugeza falls upon the table and an instant, a shocking word sears themselves into your widening eyes. The Melancholy of March, Outlaws of the Galaxy, Express 40,000? A novel recounting the adventures of the pink-haired beauty March, true, from the first-person POV, filled with the author's darkest, deepest school life fantasies.
If any of you happen to be super hackers, space warriors, spirit whisperers, or those cursed by eons, come find me. I've said my piece.
It's like a quote from the book.
Looking for a sense of truth in fictional stories is just human nature.
True. That is true. I believe stories should have an ounce of truth even in fantasy, you know? I mean, Honkai Star Rail is a perfect example. Honkai Star Rail gets like politics, like really, like mirrors real life politics, faction warfare. It mimics social issues and the internet. Like they do a good job of that. So there should be truth even within fantasy, right? Outlaws of the Galaxy. A fantasy novel adapted from the classic Xian Show script, it chronicles the epic saga of Rupert II and the love of hatred shared among the 108 Teledron heroes, ultimately leading to his downfall. That's crazy.
Rupert the
No. No.
Profound in his insight.
Shush.
was bestowed the title Profound One by Noose.
You just ruined my whole day. You just ruined my whole day.
If it pleases you, my king, we shall storm the throne and snatch that bloody seat from Rupert the First.
I love Amphorius, but the greatest joy I've ever had going to a different region is I never have to deal with Lygus again. Oh, he's still talking.
Among the countless stars are whispered the secret chronicles of Rupert.
Oh, sorry guys, I went off and I got a cup of tea and actually went down and got my passport renewed and everything. Was Lygus still talking there? Okay. Express 20,000. Like again, as I said, Lygus always says interesting things. It's just that like I've gotten in the mindset now and I don't care. I don't care. Like I went through like a lot of like his annoying me because he said a lot of interesting things. He was part of the story. I would never ignore what he's saying, right? I've gotten to a stage now that like if Lygus showed up now to talk to us and was like, "Oh, Planocadia, this world," I'd just be like, you know, where's the skip button? I wouldn't skip it. You know I wouldn't skip it. But like I would feel inclined to want to at this stage. Because I'd feel like again, he was great for Amphorius, a great villain, but I'm at a place now in my life. It's like you know what it's like? It's like you have like an ex or something and like you both moved on, right? You're in a better place in your life, and then they show up and like you're like, we can chat, you know, but that's it. Right? That's it. I'm not dealing with anything beyond this, right? We moved on. Our lives are better now. We're both in better places, you know? Express 40,000. A war-themed novel recounting the story of an Emperor Pom-Pom from the Night Trailblaze Empire, and under their command, 20 adopted children of the Nameless as they conquered the universe together. Emperor Pom-Pom, that's awesome.
Our destiny lies only among the sea of stars.
Hell yeah. I love the opposite of like us hearing Lygus is hearing Pom-Pom. Yeah! Pom-Pom!
On June 1st, year 40,000 of the Trailblaze Empire era, at 2:55 a.m., Wat Yang's life came to an end at the age of 33.
No, don't tell that story.
3 minutes later, he sat up again.
Home with Celeron? A surprisingly wholesome family-themed fan comic starring a raccoon who hosts Celeron. A fun little tale about a cosmos most wanted criminals forming a family and going on all sorts of missions. They even kept a cat that grinds video games for them by the name of Silverwolf. I thought that'd be really lovely. Silverwolf joining us on the journey.
I'm sorry, Kafka. You can survive without me. But if I leave Mr. Yang, he won't
Is
make
this still?
it.
Well, what about Silverwolf? Are you planning to release her back into the wild?
Guys, isn't it really sweet that like Stella's like has this warm smile when she's like thinking about Kafka? That's awesome. Forget looking through these things is making me hear things. Oh, we're actually hearing them.
The folks here seriously don't hold back. Nothing's off limits to them.
like, if we actually did hear him, that's amazing, but that means it's even better. We smiled when we heard Kafka's voice, you know?
Buy one item, get a free novel. It's a venue exclusive deal. First come, first serve. Better act fast or you might regret it forever.
What?
When the fluffy figurines hit the shelves the other day, this mysterious old guy snatched them all up, saying something about using them as art references for students.
Ryosuke?
He loaded up a whole cart like he was stocking inventory. Even the scalpers were no match for him,
I
I'd
hate
say.
scalpers, man.
Not long after he left, a girl with bunny ears came to buy figurines too. She was clearly a collector, buying complete sets of
I
everything.
go with bunny ears, because I would think Evanesca, right? But like, people told me that no, there's like more traditional fox ears.
Then she discovered that in every collection she wanted, there was one Hemacat missing. That old man bought all the Hemacats.
Man, is it Ryosuke?
Oh, that's horrifying. I can't let this happen to me.
This.
I have to make the best use of my wallet while things are still in
March,
stock.
you are so lovely and you're so sweet. You're making me want one too. Don't fall for this consumer's trap. Honestly, March, like legitimately, it's creating scarcity. It's making sure that you have to buy something now or else you'll get it out of stock. I know it's like a legit scarcity, but like this is how they kind of get you.
You know that feeling when you see some weird little gadgets and you just can't help but buy them? And
I know a lot of
you
people
know
are like this. I know a lot of people are like this.
Your whole room is full of stuff, so you have to secretly hide them under your best friend's big bed.
Wait, you hide about our bed?
Aw, this is not good. My wallet is trembling. My pocket money is crying out in pain.
Aw.
I need to battle against my own instincts.
For sure.
a
It's
bit.
okay. Like buying some stuff every once in a while and buying little trinkets is fine. You don't need 110%. It's just obviously you want to buy them for the right price. So she either she could mean Don Hung's bed as well. She's hiding stuff under too, or our bed. We're both like we're all besties.
Go look around without me for a while. I'll come find you once I'm done with this battle. Just don't wander too far, okay?
I'm like March. If something makes you happy, you can definitely get it as long as like they're not tricking you into buying something. That's perfectly fine. Like I could if you asked me to buy you something right now, I'd do it right now. Like look at this sweet face. What are we supposed to do? Say no? Try saying no right now. You can't. It doesn't happen, right? Right? You have to look away to say no. I have to look over at my game shelf to say no right now. It's just impossible. So yeah, that's why I was thinking, but maybe I think they could have meant someone else.
What is she doing here?
Like they could mean like Sparksy, right? Technically if they had the mask, I guess, but then yeah, Evanesca's here. Why?
Target
Wait, what?
confirmed. Mine's ready. Toaster ready.
What? What are you doing? What was that? With the multicolored spit? What is?
Did that guy just pass out?
Evanesca, why? What was that? What did you? Why? She had this like butter toast and she ran towards her. Like why? What? Why?
I'm so sorry. Are you alright?
What are you, a cannibal or something? You just want some pawn to be. I like seeing Evanesca, like again, a great interesting character, really like, Bugs Bunny-esque. But like I'm so confused. What just happened?
Sorry, I had no idea I could pack such a punch when sprinting.
Were you
at
just
full
like what,
speed.
reenacting something from the comic book?
Good thing I'm built
Yeah,
tough.
but and the rainbow spit that came
I
out?
just wanted to recreate that classic teen rom-com moment.
No.
Bumping into a schoolgirl running late with toaster.
No. Okay, I love her. I love her to pieces. That's so freaking adorable. That is adorable. She wanted to create a rom-com moment with Stell, so she did, and again, we know what she's talking about. We know that moment, like, it's like, bye, Mom, I gotta go, Mom, It's like, oh, honey, get your breakfast, and they just grabbed a piece of toast off their mom or something and, like, steal it. Toast in her mouth. They bump into someone running late. It's such a classic moment. I know exactly what she's talking about. The fact she wanted to recreate it with Stell, but she did it as a charge rather than a freaking bump is so adorable.
I'm really
No,
sorry.
it's adorable. It's adorable. It's so adorable. Do not worry about it whatsoever. It's so adorable. Why are you here?
Why am I here? Well, probably because the plot
Oh, the
demands
plot.
it.
Okay.
That's got to be the lamest excuse
But again, she does like talk about stuff in like very comic book fashion, right? That trope is so dated. I don't agree. I love seeing it, even if it's like I get it. It technically is like like I think that there is a beauty in a trope, a comfort in a trope.
How could such a classic trope fall out of fashion so
It's not out of fashion. I just said it to get some more dialogue, if I'm honest with you, Evanesca. What are your real motive for getting, what's your real motive for getting close to me?
Hey, I helped you out during the Phantasmoon Games, didn't I? Is it really fair to glare at me like I'm some kind of villain?
I didn't. Well, I guess Stell is probably like suspicious, right? I think Stell is suspicious, which is fair. But I just find her very adorable right now. So if something hits you, the girl in front of you is the one who gave you the chance to turn the tables of your first battle against the supplicants. Whatever her reason for approaching you, she clearly doesn't mean you any harm. That's really interesting, right? to change in perspective like that. Because again, in the moment, this is someone who brought us to a different world. This is someone who, like, you know, charged into us and tackled us. This is someone who, like, is kind of a very shifty and kind of like avoidant in a very funny way, but still having like a perspective shift of like, oh yeah, she did help me, you know. It's a really interesting way of like having just the character instantly like change their view and their maybe let their guard down a little bit, but being like, oh yeah, like they helped me, you know. It's so interesting, man. It's like, and it's very realistic, right? Because it happens a lot in life too, where you might be like annoyed at someone, right, and just like, oh yeah, like just leave me be for a bit. But then you're like, oh wait, like, you know, this. If you're having a bad day or something, you realize like, oh man, this person's always like so good to me. And you're like, hey, look, sorry, I'm just not doing good right now. So sorry, you know, I'm so sorry, you know. It's kind of like that. You don't need to have like the instant perspective shift when you like say not to say something bad, but when you say something like maybe like you're like it's a bit combative. A bit like fighting words, and then like you're kind of like, oh, I shouldn't have said. Look, I'm sorry. Look, I'll you know, look, yeah. Do you want to go get a coffee? Do you want to go? You know, it's like that kind of way. It's like a really very realistic perspective shift. Thanks for the mask.
I watched your whole fight at Graphia Academy.
Yeah.
I'm more than happy to befriend those who are destined to be part of these games. As long as they can show me their wish.
Oh, no, seriously, thank you. You did change the tide of everything for us. I feel like it gave us more of a leverage as well with the IPC, right? One of the biggest things for the IPC leverage was that we had 3 masks. You're not here to take back the masks, are you?
Of course not. That mask has already been imprinted with the shape of your soul. Even if I took it back, it wouldn't be of any use to me.
What I love about the voice actor of Evanesca is that they have that playful vibe to them. They always seem like they're joking. As I said, very big Bugs Bunny-esque, but they also have like this interesting kind of like, it's not sinister, you know, it's kind of like very like just listen to her voice here for a second.
Of course not. That mask has already been imprinted with the shape of your soul.
It's like, it feels genuine the way she's talking, but it also feels like so playful to the point that like if someone was bad talking like this with that kind of like tone, you know, the shape of your soul, like you kind of be like, oh, this person's kind of scared me, but the fact that they've already helped us, the fact that they're also like kind of like, again, as a Bugs Bunny-esque character, it kind of feels like, you know, more playful than it is scary to have that kind of tone. How are you able to draw the mask?
An old friend of mine once taught me how to draw. And as it turns out, I'm a natural.
Like, Sparkle speaks like this, and we're like, what are you planning, Sparkle? Evanesca speaks like this, and we go, what are you planning, Evanesca? By the way, Sparkle fans, you know I've warmed up to Sparkle, right? But the whole point of her character is to question everything she does, okay? Don't take it as me being mean to Sparkle, okay? I've warmed up. I've warmed up to Sparkle.
If you call those lousy doodles you made when drawing the mask talent...
Still! What are you talking about?
I'd always wondered if something I imaginated could actually fool the Phantasmoon's eyes.
I thought the drawing was good.
See? This temporary ticket I gave you shows great promise. Proof that my artistic skills
it was
have
lovely.
leveled up.
It was lovely.
Speaking of which, shouldn't you show me some gratitude?
I like the artwork. What do you want? Just so we're clear, I'm completely broke. At first, I've got no soul to spare. I've only ever heard of foxes returning favors. What do you want? Just say what do you want.
The scalpers are completely out of control. I couldn't snag a single ticket to the exhibition. Could you sneak me in?
Yeah, of course. At this very moment, the 2 voices appear on either side of you. They tell you,
She did help us out before, but as a dignified nameless, how could I do something as unethical as helping someone sneak in without a ticket?
I disagree. Like about the unethical nature of this. We deserve to use our celebrity status for something.
After all she's done for us, you're gonna be stingy about a tiny favor?
Yeah.
Besides, since when were we such paragons
Exactly.
of virtue? I sure don't remember any of that.
I'm sorry, but this voice is the reasonable one. The other voice, like, again, you could say, well, what if Evanesca's planning something? What if she does something when she's there? I think it would be a better option to have her there than let's say people are suspicious of her. Wouldn't it be better to have her inside than outside, where we can keep an eye on her? But even beyond that, I'm not suspicious of her in that way, like she's going to do something evil. Like, having some person that like seems extra powerful in the actual convention, I don't know, especially when we know some dark stuff could be happening very soon. And again, they're building up to something happening at the Star Rail Fest. I'm pretty, like, I'm more confident having someone like that in here as well. And also, they did help us. Let them in, you know? They gave us a mask. They're the reason we were even able to have the Star Rail Fest in the first place. That leverage is because of this mask.
Huh? Didn't expect you to be so principled. Guess I'll have to use this trick.
What's the trick? Oh.
Little raccoon.
No.
I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along.
Stop.
On the very first page of the Fluffy, Volume 1, Chapter 1, I was already captivated by you.
They're the puppy dog eyes.
That afternoon, as I passed by the Graphia Academy building, I caught a glimpse of you by the window. Right then, I knew my heart had been stolen, and nothing else would ever make me feel so alive again.
Phantasm Yuri Games.
Getting to share a few happy moments with you at this exhibition. That's all I could ever ask for in this lifetime.
Look at her eyes. Like I was like, yeah, stop. You're scaring me. Let's just get one thing straight. Don't rat me out if you get caught. No, yeah, come in. Like I genuinely believe I'm like, yeah, fine. I understand Stella's a bit worried,
I'll
but
do it. Stop nagging already.
that's so funny. She starts putting on the puppy dog eyes and talking about how much she loves us.
Just as I thought. No one's immune to some good old-fashioned glazing.
Glazing. I think it's more the fact that Stella was genuinely uncomfortable.
Let's go.
I thought it was adorable.
Wasted enough time. I need to meet up with my friends first.
I thought it was adorable. Personally.
What should I get next? A baseball raccoon, March Bunny, or a Woof Woof Dawn plushie?
Eminesca's genuinely a fan.
Maybe I should get an autograph from Blurry.
Yeah, and here's what, again, okay, Kafka. Yeah, my reasoning for I want to make it clear. Stella's 100% okay, and it's very normal for her to be like, oh, I shouldn't like step on anyone's toes, right? Because they organize this thing to be as a plan. It's a planned, organized thing to lure people out and to like, you know, also give us attention. It is one of those things where it was planned meticulously, right, by Perlux. Correct, right? But I also think it's one of those things where it's like, I think it would be better personally, and I don't think Stella's thinking of this in the moment. You seen this? Why would they ruin a convention like this? Welcome to the Ligus made just for you. Our booth offers signs, comic books, capsules, clay figures, stands, badges, can badges, holograph tickets, shikishi, postcards, bookmarks. Browse away. We also have free stamps on the shelf. Help yourself. Oh, sorry, we just ran out of freebies for today, but check out these sets over here if you like them. I can give you a sweet discount plus some good bonus goodies thrown in. You're a Ligus fan? That's right, to be precise, I'm the one only Stan. Yeah, I bet. And of course, you can also call me Elder Ligus, sure. Oh my, looks like you're not too familiar with these products. Want me to give you some recommendations like this one here? I'm fine. Chimaiga's series blind box collection, 12 unique designs per set, randomly drawn by the whole box and score the secret 13 figure for free. Is a condition of the box that it takes forever to get to you. Normal outfits can reference the example of a box, including suits, formal wear, lab coats, maid outfits, swimsuits, magical gear, uniforms. Wait, are these? Yeah, what the hell is this? All right, friend, I can tell you not exactly this real recommendation, so let me get this out there first. Everyone's got their own taste, no judgment here, so please no flaming the fans, okay? The fan, you mean? No flaming the fan. Of course, if you're not into it, I won't force anything on you, just turn around and walk away. But if you're even a teensy bit interested, feel free to swing by anytime with some mutual exchange ideas. After all, that's what Nasal is here for. Think of it as a satisfying curiosity. Nothing wrong with that. All right, have a great time at the exhibition. What he said was right. You know what I mean? It's like, if he stands Ligus the person, that's problematic. If he stands Ligus the character, it's like, okay, buddy, yeah, he's correct. If it's about character, it's like, hey, buddy, like I'm not here to argue with you. Leave. Don't attack me for liking a fictional character. But the problem is, Ligus is like a real person, you know? So it's like a little bit like, and it's a person that hurt us. So like, it's a natural thing, I feel like, for us to like want to do something like this. Oh my god. Wait, we have Ornyx's power here? Wait, what? Did we react to doing this? I'm very happy I did. That's hilarious.
Ligus types always make me drool.
Okay, didn't react to it. At least it looks better now. Right? It looks better now. Why can't I get in a photo mode? It won't let me. It won't let me actually take a picture of the actual of us like in this thing. It's okay. It's okay. Can you fix my Liga sign? Oh yeah, I can. Sure. Can you pick up the piece for me? And I just kick him in the butt as he bends over. Why are you bullying this Ligas man? Why not? Hey, you dropped something. It's Liga's head. But yeah, as I was saying, just to conclude what I was saying, I think that like, I think it's better to have Evanesca there because again, I think she has, she's more powerful than even we think. And the reason I think that is because she was in a goddamn magical tree area drawing masks for us and seems to know a lot about the Phantasm Moon games. She just radiates power to me, right? She radiates something that's going to be even more important. Having her here is a good thing, I think. Not that I was thinking of that in that moment, right?
I tried, but I still just couldn't keep my wallet shut.
So we can leave now and to make sure you're not getting, you know, in trouble or anything.
Wait, that girl behind you looks kind of familiar. Have we met somewhere before?
That's pretty lame pickup. Oh my god. This is my pink-haired spirit psychic. No, like, I don't... Okay, yeah. Spirit psychic.
I feel like you're throwing
No!
shade at me. Anyway, I've definitely seen her. I think it was at Graphia Academy?
They need to cut out any options that ever seem like we're insulting poor, March. No, it's not that at all, right? It's definitely not that at all. Like, you're not a psychic, March.
Whatever. It's not important. Wait a sec. Isn't this March Bunny from the Fluffy? Oh, the attention to detail is insane. Especially those ears.
Okay, I'm glad that everyone sees them as bunny ears as well.
I'm a fox. A fox.
I love her voice.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Evanescia. Just
Evanescia.
a normal fan of the Fluffy. Ah, you must be the inspiration for March Bunny. You're way prettier in person than in the movie.
True, facts.
March Bunny, I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along. From the very first page of Volume 1, Chapter 1, I was already captivated by you.
Evan Yuria. The Yuri Fox.
Getting to share a few happy moments with you at this exhibition.
Huh?
That's all I could ever ask for in this lifetime. But I can't even get a single ticket. So I can only stand here, gazing up at that world from afar.
Didn't we already get you in? Again, the yeah, recycling your lines. Oh goodness, legendary expert on the Fluffy.
Oh, you poor thing. Don't you worry. I will definitely make your wish come true.
Aww. March, he's making it all up. You just met your besties already. Honestly, though, like I think it's again March like falling for the glazing is very, very cute. It's very cute. And again, Evanescia's character, as I said, very Bugs Bunny like, very eccentric, very all over the place.
Wanna join us?
Oh, I do. Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Such an adorable little fox girl
Fact.
could never have any bad intentions.
Fact.
It's not like she's another Fantilia,
Whoa.
right? Besides, this place doesn't even have any Stellaron or Ambrosial Arbor.
Don't jinx anything.
Don't worry, Nessia.
Nessia?
Just leave it to me.
I'm sorry, no. This is so sweetheart, March. And she's such a sweetheart all the time.
That's great. Thank you so much, Miss March.
This is just cuteness overload. You know how bad it is if Stella's like, oh my god, you got tricked. Not because Stella, I want to make clear, not because Stella's easily tricked or Stella's dumb. I'm saying that like Stella would like sometimes be the one like, well no, actually, maybe not. Because I do think Stella like while Stella's like a gremlin, Stella a lot of times, there's so many instances of Stella just like rubbing the back of her head annoyed at somebody. Like she gets annoyed very easily at people as well, that she's kind of, she can see through like people being a little bit like, you know, fake sometimes. But I think because of March, and again, different personality, March responds to sweetness, she responds to cuteness. It's not because March is dumb or anything like that. This is a adorable person who she's never met before. And March responds to cuteness.
Himeko just messaged me. It's about time to head in now.
Sure. The dynamic is so adorable. It's so adorable. And again, Evanescia is hilarious. That whole like puppy dog eyes and like trying to butter us up is like a really funny idea. March responding to cuteness with, as she often does, which is like, you know, just thinking something is like, you know, if something is cute, March will like be a very, very big supporter of it. You know what I mean? And also then like, you know, Evanescia trying that on us and then trying it on her as well. Like we can't get a full read on Evanescia yet. We won't know her full character yet. But like again, as I said, Bugs Bunny, eccentric, all over the place, adorable, funny, all those things.
Wow, if it isn't Trailblazer and March 7th. Such incredible cosplay accuracy.
Again, still seeing it as the cosplay.
Out of all the people trying to sneak in disguised as the Nameless, you two are definitely the most convincing.
We are the Nameless.
Have you considered the possibility that they might be the real deal?
Jesus,
and
dude.
how inappropriate it is to ask our distinguished guests for tickets.
Dude, you're the only one that has an aggressive tone here. You could just said to her like, hey, I think that might be the real deal. Don't be so aggressive with her. Jesus.
Hello there, we meet again.
Okay, buddy.
HQ arranged for me to wait here and welcome all of you. Miss Himiko has already entered the venue. Miss Trailblazer, Miss March 7th, and this is...
This is Evanescia, but oh my god, the Evanessia's boots are so cool. The skirt top combo is so great as well. She has a great design.
She's,
our new pet aboard the Express. What are you talking? Our new... Yeah, well, this is the only way we're going to say she's on the Express.
Hi, I'm Evanescia, the new
Oh
pet
my
aboard
god.
the Astral Express.
And yeah, of course Evanescia goes along with this. And Evanescia seems like, you know, would like thrive in chaos, you know?
She's just kidding. This is our good friend.
I mean, it was going to work. It was going to work.
Since you're friends with our guests here, I guess it's all good. Come on in.
Yeah, bro was being so aggressive with the lady who just like made a mistake.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh my god.
the guests from the Astral Express are about to make their entrance. Get ready to make some noise.
Wait, so that was just the convention part. We're about to go into a bit. Oh my god, all the screens are lighting up too. This is really cool. What's it gonna look like? Oh my god. I thought the other area felt a bit small. This is huge. Combined with the convention down there as well. This is such a... Oh my god, look at the tubes. Look at that.
Please remain orderly.
The inflatable tube, people.
Otherwise, the conductor's gonna get mad.
Oh my god, look at this. And the crowd cheering. This beautiful like plaza as well. This is such a fun idea. Look at this. It's such a fun idea. That is wait, who are those two people? Sparksy? It's definitely been a bit. It's been a bit of time. Kind of adorable though, right?
Hello,
Oh, she's
dear
live streaming.
visitors and spectators. Before we officially kick off the Star Rail Fest exhibition, I'd like to thank our host, Perlux Entertainment,
Sparksy's hosting?
as well as extend our gratitude to Blue Industries, Turbogen Heavy Industries, and Full Wish
Oh,
TV
Full
for their
Wish.
collaborative support.
So it's like she is like she's hosting the event, which makes sense because she is like a popular celebrity in Planet Arcadia as well. It makes sense.
The exhibition area is now open. Will transport you straight
Oh my god, look
into
at
the
that.
Astral Express's incredible journey across
Adorable.
the Sea of Stars. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, you're
Wait.
standing in none other than Bellowbog.
Wait, did they make it's oh oh my god, it's cardboard. It's a cardboard Bellowbog. I'm sorry, that's amazing. I didn't even notice the first time.
Let me hear you call out the name of our hero from the ice and snow.
There's that's Cocolia. Cocolia is the hero? What type of stories are you guys telling? Oh, they have a health bar down there. So look, it's like an electronic health bar. Cocolia shouldn't be the hero.
When I grow up, I want to be the Supreme Guardian and turn into a frost giant to fight those rampaging super ancient weapons.
Wait, would you not want to be like Bronya?
In my next life, I want to be the Supreme Guardian and turn into a magical girl to protect Plain Arcadia.
Being a magical girl is a great aspiration. She was vibing there. She was really vibing. This is crazy.
Wait, this isn't right. Why is everyone supporting Cocolia?
Cocolia was like lost her way so hard that like she was like a perfect first like evil villain for like our game. This is a lady who like enforced and reinforced like class systems where people were like starving. You know what I mean? This is not a nice lady. Why is Sparksy the host? I mean, like, Sparksy being the host, like, I don't know, it kind of makes more sense than people supporting Cocolia. I get what they're saying. It's like, well, we just defeated her and she did something bad. Why is she still so popular, I guess? And why is she, like, just allowed to roam around the place? But again, it's like, as I always say, Sparkle or Sparksy at this stage. Like, I could be, like in the Astro Express, like, you know, lounge area, and Sparksy could be the bartender. I wouldn't be that surprised. I'd still be probably shocked, but, like, once the shock had died down, I'd be like, it's just another Sparksy, Sparkle, you know, craziness.
What's wrong with having the most popular streamer
Makes
girl
sense.
host the biggest event?
It makes sense.
Whoa, wait. Aren't you supposed to be on the Department of Aberration Defense's wanted list?
Oh yeah, and this is an IPC hosted event.
That's right. So I'll have to go into hiding
Wait.
right after this job. Come to think of it, maybe I should lie low using my Sparkle identity. After all, what does Sparkle have to do with this Sparksy thereafter?
So true, Queen. So true. But I guess like they hired her for this event, even though she was. Well, it could have been one. I don't know. It could have been someone else.
Oh, right. Nameless. Won't you take pity on me and give me back my
Oh,
mask?
guys, we can't do this to her. No, we can't give back the mask. Sparksy, right? You and Sparkle have become like adorable, right? You're hilarious, you're crazy, you're adorable. We can't just give you back your mask. We can't do that, right?
In your dreams.
Exactly, we can't. As much as I've grown to enjoy your character, as much as I've grown to enjoy Sparkle, as I said, like, you know, the unsure nature of Sparkle is one of the funniest things in the entire game. We've warmed up to Sparkle. No, it can't happen. We can't go that far.
Yoo-hoo! Since we have two Nameless from the Astral Express here with us today,
Jumps right back into
let's kick
the
off an exciting
streamer voice.
trivia quiz!
Actually, I've never read the comics. Is Sparksy going to strike again is such an interesting answer.
Here's your question. In the final chapter of the Fluffy's Billabong arc, the Supreme Guardians Bond, what did Cocolia summon to fight by her side?
This is freaking ridiculous, man. Cocolia, even in fiction, be named as a hero.
Oh, the Guardian wand that could transform her into an ice giant?
And Evanescia knows the story.
Ding ding! That's correct!
Evanescia loves the story. Oh, the with the excited victory pose.
Well, looks like this young lady here is quite the devoted reader of the Fluffy.
This
and
is so
even
this is so
faster
fun.
than the Nameless.
Like this is really fun. Like the environment, Sparksy being here, Evanescia, like, you know, being this super fan, being hilarious as well. Like this has just been really fun. Shouldn't it be the engine of creation? It wasn't. It was clearly the Lance of Eternal Freeze. Hey, why are you stealing my thunder?
I'm a die-hard fan of the Fluffy. You know.
Oh, I kind of meant. I was directing at Sparksy, thinking we were gonna say like, hey, I'm like, you know, we were the ones that defeated, you know, Cocolia in the end.
And what's the deal with this ice giant? Sure, Cocolia can transform, but she shouldn't be anywhere near the size of the engine of creation.
People were taking artistic liberties. So that's what the other creature is. It's like the freaking like engine of creation.
What? Lady Cocolia fought the engine of creation in her
She didn't
human
fight
form?
none.
That just makes it even more awesome. Ugh, but they didn't show that part in the comic.
She didn't fight. She literally like got beaten.
Next question. Before Cocolia was frozen in ice, what did she give to Baseball Raccoon?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Oops, wrong answer.
See, we're answering based on facts. They're answering based on the story, which again, it's about Fluffy. It's not about our life. It's about the interpretation of our life. So that's why like we're getting these answers wrong.
The flaming lance. In the end, the little raccoon used that lance to channel everyone's light to Cocolia, restoring her power so she could descend in her
This is
wildfire
insane.
form.
This is insane. This is insane. They cannot write books anymore. No, Nihilux needs to never write it in a comic book again. Imagine like writing your life from this perspective, where the villain that you defeated becomes the hero.
Ding ding! That's correct.
Nihilux, ban pens. Ban pencils and pens from Planet Arcadia.
Every time I turn to that page, I can't help but burst into tears.
She's hilarious. Again, the plot has gone completely off the rails. How did I end up becoming Kokoli's disciple?
Actually, I inherited this flaming lance from the previous Supreme Guardians when I got stabbed right through the heart.
What are you talking about? In Belobog's final battle, wasn't it like this? Despite her grievous wounds,
Oh my
the Supreme
God.
Guardian transformed herself into a frost giant for the sake of the people of the Winterlands, joining forces with the Nameless to counter the destruction engine that was about to flatten Belobog.
I think we just need Nihilux needs to never pick up a pen again. Nihilux, you can retire now, okay? Retirement is on the horizon. It's on the horizon. There's taken liberties with a story of an adaptation. And then there's just changing the villain and the hero. Yeah, exactly. Again, it's hilarious, so you can't be too bothered. It's actually really funny that they have taken this artistic changes. But obviously, from Stella and Marcy's perspective, and even from my perspective too, it's hilarious, but it's also Jesus Christ, how did it get to this point?
So the Fluffy storyline follows the official Belabogian narrative?
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even think of it like that, because in the end of the Belobog story, the people of Belobog believed that Cocolia was the hero, so they... That's so interesting, because the only people that would know the true story about Cocolia were Bronya, Sela, people like Serval and Japard and us, and that's so interesting.
Wait, is that not how things went?
That's so
Could
interesting.
You at least spill a little? Just a little?
I forgot about that. That's actually so... now I taking back what I said before. That's actually even more interesting, because I was already the way they're taking liberties is crazy but hilarious, right? That makes it so realistic, because they're not, because we haven't talked to Nihilux, we haven't talked to the people on Planet Arcadia, they haven't been talking to us, they haven't been talking to Bronya or Sealer, Japard or Serval. Who are they gonna get the story from? Traveling people from Belobog who believe the story of Cocolia, right? That's so interesting, man. I didn't even think of that.
I see. If the truth about this were to be revealed to the people of Belobog, the hard-earned peace would crumble.
Yeah,
wouldn't
at
it?
the time, I believed that the truth was very important, just morally so, but politically so. If people found out that Cocolia was evil all along, and you would have a combination of people not trusting the Supreme Guardians anymore, and then also you would have another combination of people not believing it, and they would go against Bronya, meaning that she would never be able to be a leader. It was just a political nightmare. They had to lie about it.
Nessia, please keep this a secret.
Yeah, we just told Nessia.
Of course, my lips are sealed. But I have to say, I'm surprised that even the heroes of the Astral Express can tell lies.
Again, I love her tone of voice. It's always a little bit sly and questioning, but again, because of the Bugs Bunny energy, it's more charming than it is scary. It's really interesting. Sorry about that, pretty disenchanting, isn't it? I hope this lie can hold up a bit longer. It's interesting because the Astral Express do lie. We have lied multiple times now. We also are helping with the lie of Penacony, right? We lied about that too. That's just a factual thing, right? And it is one of those things where we talk about the political nature of things all the time too, of how worlds can fall apart. The very moral stance, as I said, would be Cocolia is called out for being evil and Bronya is put in as leader because she deserves to be a leader, right? That's the ideal morally justified world. But in a lot of cases, political places and worlds, and they do this also in Genshin too, where someone who was clearly deserves to be punished for stuff that they did, but it's if you took them out of power at this exact moment, or if you if you told everyone the exact truth, all of a sudden it will create another civil war, a battle, revolution, instability. And in a time of growth for Belobog, it was one of those things where they needed the world to grow. You go back to the episode, I will say I'm on the side of the truth. I was all for let's tell everybody, but I also understood why they did it, if you get what I'm saying. Belobog needed to regrow. It is regrowing. It is doing better now than it ever has, but that's because there was no political unrest, no instability. It's like, yes, lying to people is wrong, but it's also one of those things where like we can acknowledge that yes, it's immoral to lie to people, and also at the same time to acknowledge that it did benefit people in Belobog to lie to them. It's such an interesting way. Again, they don't shy away from it being interesting and morally like murky. That's what's so great about Honkai Star Rail. They never tell you we did the right thing 100%. We just have to judge it for ourselves on what happened after that. And I love that about this this game. I love it.
Not really.
No?
They say lies don't last forever. And while Belobog's future may be built on a lie,
yep,
I hope it can endure for a long,
and that's the important point. It is built on a lie. The new future is built on a lie, but the future is looking brighter and brighter for Belobog every single like year.
Because those people are all my friends.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me about this.
I love Vanessa's voice, man. It's like freaking like, it's like ASMR. It's like, it's so like I don't know what the word you call for, like satisfying. Like I love her tone.
The Phantasmoon games make supplicants wear masks. But if you ask me, that's when people really drop the act and face their true selves.
Interesting.
Big hero, the event's not over yet. Come join me on the stage and deliver your decisive strike in the epic battle between Madame Cocolia and the Destruction Engine.
Do you think that when she's saying like people would show their true selves after they wear their masks, is that Serval? Is that, or is it a Serval cosplay up there? Look at that. You see up there in the top there with the blonde? Maybe it's not Serval. I don't know. I just see the long blonde hair and I was like, she looks different. But yeah, maybe the people showing their true selves is like, when you wear the mask, your motivations are all laid bare. What you want to do and like what you choose to do shows your true self.
Me?
That's such a great me. Me?
Me?
Me? 1 second, guys. Again, this environment is, first of all, before you go into anything, this environment is so cool. I didn't even notice that it's a fake Belobog when I first entered here. It's all, like, you can see the city behind it. That's so cool. That's legitimately such a great, like, I didn't even notice when I entered here. I was like, wait, this is just a really cool plaza. No, this is legitimately a cardboard cutout set. That's so awesome that they recreate Belobog. Are they going to recreate this and show as well? Hold on a second here. That's Serval. But it could be, again, they tricked us with Yun Li before, so this could be a Furbo. That's a Furbo up there. Great environment. Really cool environment.
Madame Cocolia is in crisis.
This is so hilarious.
Madame Cocolia.
Again, it's the Belobog lie, right? It's so cool how they did that.
Fear not, everyone. I can see our hero approaching. Today, we are honored to welcome to Star Rail Fest the hero of the Astral Express, one who survived the Battle of Belobog, the Trailblazer.
Survived.
Let me hear you say the name of the Will of Preservation successor!
Trailblazer! Trailblazer! Trailblazer!
It is like an energizing feeling, though, right? It's like, and again, it's a really unique thing they're doing here with the celebrity status for the characters.
Come on, warrior from beyond the sky! Show us that legendary scene again! Ignite your flaming lance! Charge up Madame Cocolia with your power, and let her hear our calls!
The host is calling for you. Time to take the stage, great hero.
Like, it's fun. It's really fun. Darn, I want to pilot the engine creation. I don't feel like doing this. Have March do it. I'm never going to live this down. It's a great line.
Reenacting a legendary scene right here. Oh, good thing I'm not the one up there. Big hero. You're gonna shout that line when you ignite it, right?
Which one? The Flaming Lance Forward?
Of course it's Flaming Lance Forward. You've got to shout it really loud.
Flaming Lance Forward!
This is fun. This is super fun. I know that the everything's gonna drop eventually. I know everything's gonna change eventually.
Flaming Lance Forward!
But like, this is just so fun. Like, look at this. Look what we're looking at here. The laser hitting the tube lady.
Kids and grown-ups alike, raise your glow sticks high and let's show our support for Kukalia, shall we?
Oh my god. And again, that's the Balebog truth. We left Balebog with Kukolia being beloved by a lot of people.
Seeing everyone so fired up makes me want to join in on the cheering too.
Oh, like an infectious energy?
You've got this, Madam Kukolia.
Ouch! Okay, it's just a bit of fun. Like, yeah, okay, why not, right? She was a villain, but look, everyone's getting into it. Let's not ruin everyone's fun. You know what I mean? It's just everyone's having a bit of fun. You know, it's a bit of fun. It's a fictional story based on like some like fictional truths.
What's wrong, Nessia? I'm getting all emotional. This scene takes me back to the moment I first cracked open the Fluffy Across the Blue comic.
Yeah?
The Speeding Express, Dazzling Cosmos, and a bunch of
That's so
quirky
cool.
yet adventurous companions. I know the story is fiction, but I really want to be part of it and travel with you guys.
Because I think it's Planet Arcadia has done this to me. Like, you guys feel that too. Whenever someone like says anything nice to us now in this world, it doesn't matter who it is. I'm always like a bit weary, and that's like again. You guys know I'm never like I'm always like I'd rather be like naive and get tricked and still care about people and give people like, you know, my heart than be, you know, cold. But I'm not trying to be cold here. It's just like I feel like it's one of those things whenever a character like says anything to us, I feel like with the way we always have to approach it in Planet Arcadia is, for most, not every character, but it's always like the same thing with Ashfield, right? It's like there's sincerity there, but there's also maybe like something there as well that could be like a little bit tricky. I do believe she's a super fan though. I do.
But leaving home? That's not exactly easy.
You can come with us anytime. You can come with us any single time.
Thanks for the love. And hey, traveling with the little animals aboard the Fluffy still counts as traveling with us in my book.
Recite a famous quote. Yeah, thank her. Yeah, for sure. Because again, I hope it doesn't make it seem like I'm being like, I'm going to be so suspicious of every character. But I think Planet Arcadia is about being like, it's about everything being wild and weird and like, you don't know what's true and what's a performance, all the stuff as well. But I'm still going to give my like heart to characters. I still want to give them like support. I still want to like, you know, treat their stories as something that needs to be listened to. But I think it's 100% normal in Planet Arcadia to be like a bit weary of every single character, right? It's to give everyone the benefit of the doubt, but then also understand that like not everything could be as it seems.
Thank you for the love. Being able to connect with friends like you through stories is probably the most precious part of this journey.
It's lovely, Stell. It's really lovely.
Well said. Shall we head to the next exhibition area then?
Sure.
All right, let's get moving.
Yeah. Because like I don't want to just be like, you know, as I said, I don't want to be like, are you tricking me right now? But I think it's like the way I think about it, this is my emotions at the time, it's like, that's really sweet. But could you be tricking? No. Is it? Maybe? But that's really sweet. No? You know, that's kind of weird. And I think that's Planet Arcadia. I think Planet Arcadia has done that to us. And I think that's the whole point. I think the developers would be happy that I am like walking around like with my hands in a karate chop motion, like trying to defend myself. Hey! Who said that? Hey, what are you saying over there? I think they would be like probably happy if I told them that like I'm paranoid all the time.
Did you have a good time? Let's see what they have at the next stop.
Because I think even with Asheville, we take his words with, as you said, we take his words with sincerity. Just like with Vanessa, we take her words with sincerity. But then also, I was right to like be suspicious of Asheville because he was actually fibbing to get an investigation done, right? But it's one of those things where like we still treat his words with sincerity, and his story has obviously a lot of depth to it, as we see like with the flashbacks we're having there as well, and his anger is very real, you know. So it's not like I hope in this time we're gonna be like, where'd Serval go? Where'd there?
Look, isn't that Miss Serval?
Yeah. So yeah, what I'm saying is, we are treating it with sincerity, but also always having like a hint of suspicion if we can, if we need to. What brings you here?
Miss Topaz extended an invitation to Bellabog.
Wait, is it
hoping
actually
we
you?
could visit Plain Arcadia to discuss a cultural exchange program.
It's actually you.
I couldn't help but wonder if this was another blessing from the Astral Express. And sure enough, that's exactly
Serval.
what it was.
It's actually, wait.
How's everything in Bellabog?
It's Serval. That's so, okay, that's great.
Great. Everything's great. The ice is melting way faster than we expected.
Great.
Linksy told me that more frozen cities are gradually being uncovered. And it's all thanks to you guys.
They're like finding new cities or like old cities, a cultural exchange program?
For other people, cultural exchange means showcasing products from Eurilo. Whereas for me, it's all about rock and roll.
Hell yeah, Serval. It's so nice to see Serval. I thought it was gonna be like another Furbo.
This place is way livelier than I imagined. And the rock music here has given me so much creative inspiration. Trailblazer, it's all thanks to you guys for lighting that spark back then. Now, it's our turn to carry the torch forward, Bellabog style, like with some mind-blowing rock and roll.
Honestly, like that's awesome to hear. That's really awesome. And the fact that she's giving us like credit for this means that maybe she is like actually Serval. Like again, that's like it's Plan Arcadia, so like my first instinct was like it's a Furbo, and I love that Plan Arcadia has done this to my mind. I love that Plan Arcadia has messed with my mind this much that I saw Serval and thought Furbo.
You must be pretty busy. After all, a whole exhibition is being held for the Astral Express.
Yeah.
I won't take up more of your time. Let's chat later when you're free.
Serval. What? I won't take up more of your time. I'd love to talk to you more. That means we're gonna have to be on the lookout for other characters. That's really, oh my god, that's awesome. So awesome, okay.
Welcome aboard the Fluffy Shuttle Express. Together we'll trailblaze into the future. Next stop, Cienjo Lafu Exhibition Area.
Wait, what's M40's gonna look like? That's gonna be really interesting.
Welcome aboard the Fluffy Shuttle Express. Are you ready to head to our next stop, the Cienjo Lafu Exhibition Area?
I have to say, Perlux really put care into organizing this exhibition. Oh, I wonder what attractions await us in the Cienjo Lafu Exhibition Area.
Welcome aboard the Fluffy Shuttle Express. Together we'll trailblaze into the future.
Wait, so we have to go through the a mini game.
Next stop, Cienjo Lafu Exhibition Area.
It's so cool, like fourth wall kind of like hard camera TV thing, because the hard camera is where like this is usually like the camera that faces forward, right, in a TV show. The hard camera is the one that like will, when you're recording Friends, it'll be the camera that's placed towards the set. When you turn around, you kind of see like it breaks the immersion a little bit, but they did a really good job with the cardboard cutouts to the point that like at first glance I thought it was just like a Bellabog kind of like, not even Bellabog, I thought it was just like a really nice plaza. I was like, oh, that's really nice. We got to see Serval as well. That was a really fun section. Pom Pom's Tiny Express is powered by wish power. When the wish power increases, the Tiny Express will consume it to speed up. Once the Tiny Express reaches the other end of the progress bar, the game will end. I hit the mic, sorry. The audience wish power crystallizes into thumbs up shapes inside the car. Get close enough to closer shoot to collect wish power crystals and recharge the Tiny Express wish power. Man, we're on the Express. Okay, that's great.
The audience is brimming with excitement. Their wish power is even crystallizing into the shape.
Welcome aboard, passengers.
Oh.
The Fluffy Shuttle Express is about to depart. Next up, Cienjo Lafu Exhibition Area.
Didn't mean to interrupt Nessie there. Oh, so do we have like a time thing? Oh, this is a great environment. Really cool environment. Oh, we can destroy them. That's pretty cool. Yeah, these are just so fun. The way their face changes when you do that too. Really fun. Really, really fun. So we have to keep the speed going in this place, I guess? You see it says current speed.
Cienjo Lafu Exhibition Area. Please remain seated and hold on tight.
So we made it? I can't wait to see what the Xianzhou place looks like. Oh, see now this is like, again, another kind of like convention entrance area. And what's so cool about this is they have like...
The frigid waters of Scale Gorge Waterscape are chilling me to the bone.
Oh, it's actually cold down here? Is that a Don Hong freaking Imbiber Lunate statue?
Why is there so much water in the exhibition area? Did a pipe burst or something?
Are they doing it for immersion?
I bet this is some cutting-edge immersive
Yeah.
theater performance. I gotta say, these tickets are totally worth every penny.
I was thinking immersion as well. Looks like there's some trouble brewing in the Zanjo exhibition area.
Based on what we saw in the Bellabog area, the Fluffy's adventure on the Cienjo should be... Ah, I got it! It must be Woof Woof Dawn teaming up with Jin Yuen Yuen to battle against Lord Ravager Fanti.
Fanti, Jin Yuen Yuen. Okay, these names are very, 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 yeah, even the villain's name is so cute. It is Fanti, yeah. It's very cute.
I'm so jealous that you guys still get to experience the joy of seeing the Fluffy for the first time. Well, it's fine, because this means I get to show off all my knowledge about the Fluffy.
That's an excitement for me too. I love people experiencing things for the first time. I remember when like my friend was playing like a game I love for the first time, and I saw them playing it on the PlayStation Store. I ran to the messenger like, you played this? You know, like I was so excited, so excited. It's such a great feeling to know that someone's experiencing something you got to experience for the first time as well.
When people talk about the Astral Express's most memorable moments in the Cienjo War, it can only be the epic fight. The triumphant return of the High Cloud Squadron.
Epic fight. The way she said it again, her voice actor is so good. She's so fun. What's the High Cloud the High Cloud Squadron? I just do, yeah, they would do something. There's more artistic liberties.
When people say squadron, they mean a bunch of superheroes teaming up. Did I get too excited?
No, it's okay.
Sorry. I really got carried away.
Again, her voice actor, I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's like such like there's like an urgency to her voice, but there's a softness, there's a playfulness. Like, the voice actor did such a good job for Evanescia.
Not at all. I'm guessing this High Cloud Squadron must be referring to the Cienjo's High Cloud Quintet, right?
So we'll get to see their interpretation of the quintet?
Did a memo snatcher steal my memories? When we fought Fantilia, did we really have that many people helping us?
We didn't have
Five at once?
We didn't have the quintet. We had members of the quintet, but we didn't have the quintet. These people will dream up anything. There's actually nothing. Nothing the people here won't write about. Yeah, because we had a lot of people there. We did have a lot of people there. We did. Fighting Fantilia, we did. We had Don Hong, Jin Yuen. We had the crew. Like, we didn't have the quintet, though. I think she means besides the Express. Yeah.
Oh, I can't take it anymore. I'm bursting with curiosity. Quick, let's go inside and take a look.
I'm very excited to see what this is. Very, very excited. Or what it's going to look like. Again, cool exhibition here as well. I like that, like, it's like the touch that they gave here is like doing the kind of like traditional architecture, but they did it in a very beautiful and like, it's actually a very respectful way, right? I'm not like, you know, tripping about this. I think they did it in a very like respectful way. Like creating artwork here in a really gorgeous, creating the artwork in a way that feels like not really immersive, but like here it's more just like really pretty. Really, really pretty. I can't wait though. I can't wait. The Balebug area was so cool.
What an exquisite Cienjo outfit.
No way. They did the waterscape? Is that supposed to be Fantilia?
Holy moly. They nailed the Scale Gorge waterscape.
Yeah.
The whole exhibition area is completely submerged.
Being clear real, I kind of wanted more to see like a Xianzhou city area, but what's so cool about this is that, like, again, it's a different type of environment. The water is flooding this area. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it's really, really funny. Has it, like, the lighting has a very kind of darker vibe than you would expect from the scale, the waterscape. But yeah, really interesting perspective they have. I don't know if this is intentional, though.
Little raccoon, I want to see that thing.
It's kind of making me feel very weird. That thing?
Nessia means that thing. With a flick of the hand, the ancient sea splits apart.
Oh, like what that was all Don Hong's doing.
Wolf of Dawn, I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along. From the very first page of Volume 1, Chapter 1. I was already captivated by you.
Me. Me. Don Hong didn't even show up today. He didn't. But yeah, me with Don Hong.
Who on earth did this kid learn to ask favors like that from? From March Bunny in the comic, if you must know.
Wait, so she's saying that she got these type of lines from March?
What?
Buddy?
This is absolutely the biggest personal attack on me ever.
And I love like when March, like you hear like that, you will like paint her voice there. I don't think March like does that. March is definitely not trying to put other people. March is like the opposite. March will like legitimately like. March was actually one of the first people to tell people to shut up. You know.
Never mind. I'll go ask someone about what's going on.
Like the trade-off for not getting Izanzo City is that first of all, this set is great. It looks really cool. The lighting is really, really pretty as well. But also we have this interesting environment with like the flood happening down here and like I don't know. It's super interesting. It's a super interesting idea. The water looks great, by the way. But then again, I think water always looks good in Honkai Star Rail, honestly. What did it say investigate here? Seeing this Fanti? That's Fanti? How much yeah, it's all playing with the truth, right? We did stop them, but the quintet had nothing to do with it. It was beside the express there wasn't many other people there. Like it wasn't a gigantic crew like March is saying. Oh man. Thank God we have the boots. It's a really interesting environment. Like, yeah, to choose like a flooded area for the... I'm talking about the game itself, not the actual convention place, because this might not be intentional, but I'm saying like it's a really interesting idea for the game to have like a flooded area where the scale forge waterscape is.
Immersive theater is getting a bit too immersive, don't you think?
And again, flooded water is probably very dangerous.
Ugh. It's been almost 20 minutes. Where's the actor who's gonna split the sea?
That's right. The script for this exhibition stage play was written under the guidance of the Xianzhou's legendary literary master, Mr. Xian.
Oh, yeah?
We guarantee you'll get an authentic recreation of the Express's most iconic moments.
So, it's just a burst pipe, isn't it? Mr. Xian knows that to be nonsense. It is very much nonsense. It is nonsense.
Oh, it's you, Trailblazer. I don't know what happened, but water just started gushing out everywhere. Please, save this exhibition area like you saved Scale Gorge Waterscape before.
So every single area's got to have me deal with something? Don Hong's, where you at? I'm calling you out with all my heart.
All right, then.
So it is like, it's not, so judging by this then, it's definitely not intended. Yeah, it's definitely not intended, but that makes it more fun as well. The fact that they're trying to cover it up by saying it's an immersive thing too is really, really fun as well. Oh, here? Fair enough. Again, the environment looks great. That is Vantilia, but it's obviously spinning around too. It's such a cool idea to have an unintended flood in the waterscape. And again, I'm talking about game design wise and game location wise. It's really cool.
I come to sightsee, I come to do hard labor. I come to fix these pipes. All for the audience.
Oh my god, the annoyance. Are we underwater? Very cool. We have to shoot something down here, I bet then. Yeah. Maybe? Hey, I can see what we have to get to though. That's so cool. It's a really great idea. Wait, someone's singing for Don Hong with the wanted poster, the little emoticon? I want to see what's down here if we can. Okay, well, I forgot we can like click down to see. Wait, what? Oh, we need to get rid of this water too? Do I have to go back up? Possibly? No, I feel like this is going to be the last thing we have to do, like, or something like that to open this doorway here. They said we can shoot up, right? Or we can just do this, right? The new Prolux made a clean series pom-pom sanitation mechatron models fire cannonballs. That identity trailblaze was ones as trash. Just use them out too. If you time your ride, you can land on top of a missile. You can dodge the blast damage while using the explosion to perform a jump without consuming energy. Okay. That's pretty cool. So we can also bullet bill these things. Oh, not remove the water. Okay. Very cool. So wait, so they said we can jump on these? Let's try it again. No? Maybe I'm wrong. It seems we can? Okay. Again, great environment here as well with the water also. Like, it just looks really cool as well.
Finally done. I've never missed Don Hong as much as I do now.
Just preaching to the choir. That's me every day. It's me every night. That's me, like, lying in bed. Oh, pretty cool boots. That's literally me every day of my life. I'm cooking dinner. I'm like, I've never missed Don Hong as much. Oh, that's a great Fantilli, actually. You can get to get a great look at it as I was spinning, but...
Dear visitors and spectators, at this moment, you've arrived along with the Astral Express.
It's great lighting.
The ancient and mysterious Xianzhou!
It's the Xianzhou Luofu!
Oh, that's right. The Xianzhou Luofu Scale Gorge Waterscape! Let's give thanks to the Trailblazer, hero of the Astral Express, who not only saved the Xianzhou Luofu, but also happened to save our little venue today.
That's awesome. And I love that they can reveal that it was, like, us who saved it, I guess. And again, it adds to the story as well, right? It's like, oh, the Express saved this place. Oh, my God.
Whew, and now, it's showtime! Adapted from the true adventures of the Astral Express, we present Battle at Scale Gorge Waterscape. High Cloud Squadron, assemble!
Who's going to be the High Cloud Squad?
Thanks to the support of Full Wish TV, we invited the 4 main stars of the Action Hero series,
Oh,
Daybreak
Cinderborn.
Squadron, to perform in this show.
Cinderborn. Wait, so this is the way Cinderborn, like... Who's playing who? Who's playing who at this stage? In terms of the quintet?
And now, Trailblazer, please come up on stage and reenact that heart-stopping battle where you drove away the Lord Ravager!
What a great way as well, like, because obviously it's a very, like, you know, crazy, but, like, what a great way of, like, reminiscing on our past, right? Stuff we did before, which I think is, like, really, you know, it's important to me, you know, all the stuff we've done in our life, our journey as Cell. The only 4, and important to you guys as well. Why there's only 4 of them?
Ha! We meet again, the Nameless.
Why are you all still dressed like that? Again, great outfits. I love the Daybreak Squadron, but
I don't think that's necessary.
why not?
Aren't we supposed to be the heroes of the Xianzhou? Why do the Xianzhou's heroes need to rely on others to save their land?
But the quintet, we're not there, first of all. Oh no, okay. It's talking about Stell. Why is Stell here? Well, like, you can ask that about, like, you're gonna ask that about Planet Cadia very soon as well. I'm guaranteeing you. Very soon you're gonna be asking, why do we need Stell? And you're gonna need Stell.
Same as us. Shouldn't the heroes of this world be able to protect our own people? Can't we be the ones to bring happy smiles to their
It's
faces?
wishful thinking, but if you can get the help, accept the help. Oh, Cinderborn. No, he breaks my heart.
Hey! What nonsense are you all babbling about? Is any of this actually in the script?
If you're planning to challenge me...
No, quite the opposite. Star Rail Fest is the perfect opportunity
Because we said it's not a good time.
As supplicants stepping into the Phantom Moon Games, the Daybreak Squadron challenges you. You wouldn't back down now, would you? Supplicant of the Astral Express.
Supplicants? Are they supplicants or are they just pretending for the story? You can't have 4 supplicants though. What?
What? This is way
No,
too
they have to be playing it up. There's no way they're just they're one of the 2 remaining supplicants.
These people, something's not right about them.
There's something weird.
I feel like they're way too hyped up. Even characters in action comics don't talk like this.
So what do you think is happening?
Yeah, in comics, a challenge like this is always a cover for some massive conspiracy. I've got to fight alongside her.
Hell yes. Look at March stepping up as well.
March, you need to have faith in her abilities. Rather than rushing into battle, what you should be doing now is getting in touch with your companions.
Oh. Very smart from Venetia, right? Venetia's like, yeah, Stell can do this, March. It's not that you can't do this. But if something as bad is happening here, you should get in contact with everyone else as well. Yeah, man, this is so weird. Like them being supplicants? You can't have 4 supplicants.
This is Star Rail Fest. Even if you defeat me, you'll never gain everyone's approval.
This is such a weird, it's, as I said, intentionally supposed to be kind of like confusing. It's like, what's up here? What's happening with them?
Do we really have to do this?
Gray, we've been putting on a show for long enough. Wasn't becoming a real hero what you've always wanted?
This is all named to become a real hero?
We'll tear the legend of this
Great
outsider
set.
to shreds right here under the spotlight. Then everyone will see who the real heroes are. The ones who can truly protect their smiles.
So they talked about like how we don't need outsiders and how we want to become real heroes and like, but Cinderborn looks up to us, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's very like, it's very weird. But I think I like there's maybe an urgency for them in some ways that they need to, like, as I say, like to become this hero, that they want to like finish that transformation into true heroes.
I accept your challenge. But do we really have to fight here?
This is exactly the stage we've been waiting for. Let's do this!
I mean, it's a great set.
The Phantom Moon Games are a ceremony to find those closest to elation.
Sure.
We'll show everyone the heroism of the Daybreak Warriors.
Buddy. Again, it's so interesting. Like, I went to counter the move because of Player Obscure. I also do the same running animation for Honkai Star Rail and Player Obscure all the time. That's what happens when you play 2 turn-based combat games, right? Like, it's gonna happen.
Stand still.
So there's gonna be 2 battles here, so... I mean, we're not gonna preserve anything, but we want to, like, build up some DOTs for sure.
Don't ask, just spend.
Sounds like more business knocking.
The dice have been cast.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried, because I really like Cinderborn. Cinderborn's a character who, like, I really want to be okay, right?
Maybe I'll take it
But I'm, like, playing this now, and I'm just, like, very, like, worried about, like, their position here, what's their plan here. It's very, like... It's scary in a way that's kind of like, are they going down a wrong path here? Is there something else at play here that they can't, like, fully express? Like, what are we getting into, you know? It's like...
The customer is king.
I think it's already that I was already endeared to the Daybreak Squadron. It's kind of a worrying thing.
You gotta make it worth my while.
Good times never last.
I hope she says boom.
Time to say bye.
Please say boom.
Boom.
So glad she said boom.
A powerful hit.
And they have such a cool moveset as well, you know?
Your head.
I really like it.
Our bodies have been transformed, so we'll be just fine.
May song bring us victory. The harmony
Maybe we should take these guys down before anything else happens here. And hopefully get a Robin song very soon.
Better hedge your bet.
See you next.
Good damage.
Relax.
What are they going for now, though? Sick move. Really sick.
All in.
Really cool looking, wasn't it? Now we got Cinderborn as well coming in as well, right?
Not bad.
Along with Blaze Weaver.
Tonight, So tonight,
Well, you guys are done.
the stars echo because of me.
Yeah, we get the full song. I was so worried we were gonna cut it off. But I guess it's not a big boss theme.
Can't lose this one.
I'm very happy we get the full song. Very, very happy.
Koski always tried this on Prasad.
Get some DOTs in there. Hearing Robin's song as we're like terribly worried about what's happening here with these guys. It's a definitely a different vibe for sure. Oh, did they get like 10 turns?
Bust. Or...
Before they can get do any defensive maneuvers here. And again, I care about Cinderborn. I think Cinderborn is such a tragic character already, you know, and I want them to be okay. So that's why it kind of worries me, and I kind of feel that worry as I'm playing this. You know what I mean? I feel...
Have you calmed down now? Can we talk?
Yeah, I want Cinderborn to be okay.
Once a supplicant's challenge begins, it won't stop until one side falls.
How did you get a supplicant's power, though? How did you get that?
Don't get it wrong. This is just a prelude to the real showdown, witnessed by the Phantom Moon!
But how, you can't have 4 supplicants, right? They can help out, but that's quite entertaining. There's a second round of this challenge.
Just what exactly are they planning to do here at Star Rail Fest?
Are they? I don't know. Supplicants won't pass up a chance for challenge. Maybe I'm kind of thinking that it's they're playing it up a little bit. I don't know. It doesn't seem right. Supplicants won't pass up a challenge for a challenge.
Is the supplicant lurking beneath the surface that Pearl theorized about?
That's the thing. I can't see, like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right.
But which of the 4 Daybreak Warriors is the supplicant? Well, judging from their strength, I think it might be the red one. Forget it. We should go check out what's happening outside the exhibition area.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't feel good about beating those guys up because, like, I genuinely think that they, you know, are following the creed of maybe Plan Arcadia as well, of, like, trying to become real heroes. But also as well, when it comes to, like, Cinderborn, as I said, like, I have an endearing nature towards him. And because of, like, his backstory, because of, like, what he's gone through, because he was vulnerable enough to be susceptible to a cult, he's tragic. He's tragic already, and I just don't want him, like, to be dragged down any further at all, you know, and I want to help him. I want to help all the Daybreak, because I do believe the Daybreak Squadron, like have a good heart. So we're not going to Petticoat?
Interrupting a show for no reason. But to be honest, I wasn't dying to watch that High Cloud Squadron Assembles play anyway.
I don't know, like, I kind of wanted to see it, but...
So, don't tell me this whole Cienjo story is also something Blurry made up?
Yes.
Funny. Can't say I'm surprised at all.
It's artistic liberties, right? I didn't defeat Fantilli on my own. It was Jinyuan and Dan Heng working together. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, that's very fair.
I wouldn't dare take credit for what I didn't do, since it was, in fact, General Jing Yuan and Dan Heng who teamed up to defeat Fantilli.
It was a massive team effort.
As for the High Cloud Quintet, it's been over 700 years since those 5 made their mark.
Yeah, and now there's just, like, remnants. One of them is gone completely. One of them is immortal and is here on Planet Arcadia. One of them, Dan Feng, is gone. Jin Yuan is left here on Xianzhou to punish himself forever in his own mind. Jing Li is captured, I believe, still? Is she captured? Or in prison? Yeah, it's a whole mess.
I know it may sound wild, but Xianzhou folks generally live really long lives. You've read the Fluffy comics, haven't you? Pretty sure they covered all that lore in there. Yeah, immortality. Some see it as a curse. But personally, I don't think the abundance is as terrifying as their reputation suggests.
Better not say that out loud. Don't say that in front of the Xianzhou folks. Interesting perspective, though. Some see it as a curse, but personally I don't see the abundance as terrifying as their reputation. Interesting perspective.
I almost forgot we're not in the Xianzhou anymore. Should be fine to talk openly about the abundance
because
now.
The way I view, I think it's it's interesting outside of Sancho at the top of this because we viewed the abundance as being bad, right? The whole idea of immortality is bad. It was vulnerable people who were accepting this immortality. But also, we can also acknowledge that the Xian show were like doing some, like, the hunting they were doing of the abundance was brutal. And then also the Rainbow Arbiter, like, did mass, like, crimes of epic proportion of war, like, to stop the abundance. It's like, I feel like it's one of those things where, like, yes, in the Xian show, you have to be very careful how you talk about it. But I think it's one of those things here that you can be, like, a little bit more, like, sympathetic to people of the abundance. Not in a way that we're like, oh, it's an amazing thing, but more that it's like, you know, the people within it are very vulnerable at times. And yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's like we can look at it from a different perspective.
Yeah, that's not an issue. But the Xianzhou's attitude towards the abundance isn't totally baseless.
Yeah,
We've clashed
exactly.
with the Borison,
Exactly.
fought against the Mara struck.
Yeah, 100%. And that's what I'm saying. It's like we have to acknowledge that they have done bad things. And also talk about the Borison as well, right? But we can like also look at it from like a three-dimensional perspective now that we're not really on the Xian show.
Just imagine if we hadn't won that battle against Vantilia back then. The universe would have ended up with an immortal, indestructible Lord Ravager.
We've done a lot for this world.
Actually, I think the abundance and elation make quite a good match.
Interesting.
After all, only with infinite life can one pursue infinite joy.
This is, again, a perspective that's very, like, this is a first-time perspective for this, right? The idea that, like, living forever can give you, like, the ultimate elation?
In my opinion, those who are alive have the right to choose death. But they also have the right to choose to live on.
Mm-hmm.
After all, there's always something out there that makes tomorrow worth waking up to.
Again, this is such a different perspective, right? Where it's like someone is taking the idea of immortality not as, what I still see it as, which is like a curse, right? I want to make that clear. But it's also like, because we see it is a curse and it is, what they did was really bad. But it's also like one of those things where it's like, from her perspective, what she's saying is like, if I live a long, long life, I have more chances to find elation and find happiness. I believe there's so many things worth waking up for tomorrow that like it makes the idea of immortality sound kind of like nice, right? Because there's infinite reasons to wake up in the morning. I'm not saying I agree with the perspective 100%, but it's like so interesting to see a different take on the abundance, right?
Wow. Getting all philosophical on me now. When this kid gets serious like that, I swear you can practically see the wrinkles forming. Since we're talking about waking up, shouldn't we head over to the Penacony exhibition area next? Huh. You want to keep exploring? We need to be a bit more careful now, don't you think? I mean, the Daybreak Squadron already came gunning for us. Who knows if there are other supplicants lurking around, just waiting to make their move.
I definitely want to see the Penacony thing, though, for sure.
Oh, come on, March. Don't be such a worrywart. Didn't our little raccoon take out those guys in no time at all?
True. Rest assured I got your back.
Such reassuring words. Little raccoon, I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along.
All right. Don't push
When
it.
she starts doing the butter, look at Marge's face when she starts doing the buttering again.
Here we come, Penacony. Exhibition area.
Oh, this is very sweet. Yeah, I love, again, as I said, it's not that I'm sitting here being like, I totally agree with what they're saying there. You know what I mean? It's so true. Oh, it's like a red carpet here too. It's like the whole city is like a freaking exhibition area. But it's like, yeah, I like, it's not like I'm sitting here being like, I agree, the abundance is actually really good. It's like, no, like, we can't just sit here and pretend like the Xian show, in some cases, weren't stopping bad people. We were stopping bad people as well. That's what happened, right? But we can also sit here and, as we talked about before, acknowledge the wrongdoings of the Xian show when it came. Oh, there's Himiko. So awesome. Okay, and talk about that stuff too. And then also, like, even if we disagree with the perspective on the abundance, it's interesting to have different perspectives. And the way that Vanessa is approaching it, it doesn't seem very like damaging or hurtful. She's approaching it in a way that's like very optimistic about life. And I think like stepping on them, being like, well, being immortal is really bad actually. So it's like, why do it in that moment? You know? I think it's like really kind of like, I don't know. It's an interesting, weirdly sweet perspective on something that is very dark in my view. That's the way I look at it. So good to see Himiko.
Himiko, you're here.
Are you two all right? Welt told me to watch the live stream, and I saw the Daybreak Squadron challenging her.
Oh my god, she came here running. I didn't hurt them.
You did well. I bet their intention was to stir up their supporters' wish power through the challenge.
Yeah, I guess so. It's just so interesting. Like, then if they are like, if one of them is a supplicant, that's like a completely like different, like I don't know. It feels like a completely different thing altogether, right? Like it changes. Like I don't know how to say it. It's like it doesn't feel right. It just does. It feels like too abrupt. It feels like, they wouldn't, stand a chance in the actual games themselves. I know the mask gives you extra powers, but you're talking about, Asheville and, Blade and, Pearl and, us. Like it's like Sunday. Like it's not comparable in terms of power as well. I don't know. But I do love that the answer as well from Cell was like, I didn't hurt them, because that is like, again, we can't just hurt these. We didn't want to hurt them. We didn't want to do something really bad, because we could have. We definitely could have. And I love that it is a concern.
If you had hurt them recklessly, it might have pushed many supporters straight into their arms.
Like martyrs.
Oh, and you are?
This is Evanesia.
Oh, nice to see you again. Express Navigator, Miss Himiko.
Pardon my poor memory, but have we met
Is she
before?
talking about the comic books?
Of course. I've seen you in the news more than once. It's such an honor to meet you.
Wait, is that just because, again, in Planet Arcadia, everything's about entertainment and, like, comic books, news, stories, live streams, that, like, again, that parasocial nature is, like, Evanesia's like, yeah, we met before. It's like, no, but she was just on the news.
This is Evanesia. I think she's a student from Graphia Academy. We ran into her at this expo, and she's a huge fan of both the Fluffy and the Express.
She was in our class photo. She's the one who drew my mask. Yeah, she gave us the mask.
Huh?
Oh, we didn't tell March this yet?
So that girl you saw in the Phantasmoon courtyard, it was her?
We didn't tell March this at all?
Well, wait a second. She made you a mask?
Yeah.
So you're telling me Nessia isn't just a normal girl?
So I just thought March I thought that's interesting. Okay, I guess it makes sense, but because they didn't bring up the mask at all.
Who exactly is she?
A Miss Fox here to return a favor, maybe?
Who exactly are you? Me? I'm no different from you. Just a spectator of the Phantasmoon games. Though I suppose my position is a bit special. I had so much fun tagging along with you two. Who would have thought that the Fluffy had such an interesting backstory?
It's actually been great having you around here too. It's been great. But that's a big reveal for March and Himiko, right?
I think it's time to say goodbye for
Oh, you're
now.
going now? You're going?
Are you leaving, Miss Evanesia?
Now that my identity has been exposed.
Oh.
Cinderella's magic is about to wear off. And since this little adventure started on a whim,
Beautiful artwork.
might as well end it on one too.
So, because we told everyone that, she was the one to give us the mask, she has to retreat back into the place she went before? Oh no, I feel so bad.
Little raccoon, you can feel it, can't you? All that attention, all that joy from the exhibition. As you fulfill people's wishes, that power has been flowing straight into your mask.
This music as well is so beautiful too. And yeah, she's re-emphasizing the idea behind wish power, right?
It might spark something beautiful, or plant the seeds of something sinister. Whatever you choose, I just hope you won't become a boring character.
Again, the way the voice actor acts this out as well. So she's saying that no matter, and this, I totally believe this too, right? The idea, because of the wish power you can get, because it can respond to fear, it can respond to anger and hate and love. It's it is almost like a choice-based adventure for a lot of people who have the masks on, right? And she's I don't care what you do, as long as you just don't bore me.
I'm rambling again. aren't I?
She is such an intriguing character to the point that, like, it's weird. She satisfies the hunger of, like, learning more about her just because we get to, like talk to her. Like, she's that interesting of a character that, like, when she talks, she's funny, she's charming, she's, like, really, like, you know, over the top. So she satisfies this itch of, like, oh, I got to see more Evanesia. But then at the end of it, you're still kind of like, I still want to know more about her. So she's satisfying to be around in terms of, like, a story beats and all this stuff, too. And then we also have a feeling of wanting to see her more, like, right away.
Well then, before I go, let me break this awkward moment with a riddle. Do you know why flowers are so beautiful?
To get to the other side. Where did those flowers behind you come from? Wait, there's flowers behind her? Is it because the person walking among the flowers? I don't know, I'm not sure.
You're quite the romantic, aren't you?
Again, I love the voice actor because, again, their voice is so playful.
But I have to say, wrong answer.
Wrong answer, like, come on.
Because flowers are always so fleeting.
Oh my god. Okay, Evanesia, that is very performance-based, but again, that's Planet Arcadia. Sick, right? I love how over the top she is. I freaking love it. She's the Willy Wonka of this world. Like, she really is. Like, the whole idea of being like, why are flowers so beautiful? Because they're fleeting. Shoo, and disappears. Like, setting up her own exit like that. But again, it has a beautiful idea to it too, where it's like, the most beautiful things don't last forever, right? It's this very over-the-top performance-based thing, but then it also has a beauty at the core of it, and I think that's Planet Arcadia. Like, I think Evanesia represents Planet Arcadia in such an amazing way, where it's like over-the-top, performance-based in some ways, glazing, all this stuff too, like putting on a show, but there is a heart there. And I feel like it's like so... She like represents Planet Arcadia, and I think that, you know, I said the same thing about Sparksy. Sparksy's very Planet Arcadia, but I think Planet Arcadia can have multiple facets, right? I love that, man. Setting up your own exit, love it. You guys know I love characters that call themselves cute, right? We also love characters that like are very, very like, you know, showy.
You left your own special effects behind.
I love it. I love it.
She's gone.
Unexpected people and unexpected things always make an appearance in the Phantasmoon games. Although, Miss Evanesia claims to be just a spectator. As someone who can create masks and allow others to become supplicants, there's no way she's just some ordinary girl.
Yeah, it's that we know this, right? At this point as well, she seems very like ethereal. She seems very like, you know, magical.
I just don't know what to make of everything happening to you.
She doesn't seem to have any ill intentions. Mom, I promise you won't leave me
Sorry. I'm just being
No, it's good. It's really good. I love they're asking these questions. These type of things here, it's like, I don't know what to make of what's happening of everything. I just don't know what to make of everything happening to Stell, right? It's and all this stuff, to asking all these questions. It shows there is a worry there. As I said, she's intriguing, right? I do trust Evanesia. I trust her in a way that's kind of like, I don't think she's going to be this big bad evil. I think she has like helped us out already. I think she is going to play a major part in this, but that's what makes like Himiko's like, you know, worry so natural. The stuff that's happened so far with the creation of the mask and all the stuff that Himiko, that Evanesia has done, of course, is stuff that we're going to be like, you know, weary about. The overprotective nature makes sense. She is an interesting character that we don't know fully everything about yet.
All right, time for us to head out.
Where to?
Penacony?
Let's continue forward to the next stop, the Penacony exhibition area.
This is going to be really, really fun.
I have a feeling that the Daybreak Squadron's challenge isn't over yet. As the stars of this exhibition, if you left just to avoid conflict, all the spectators might think you chickened out and fled.
Oh, so we need this for our wish power as well.
Darn it! This whole Daybreak Squadron business has got me on edge. Somehow I can't shake the feeling we're being watched.
I mean, Planet Arcadia, it makes sense.
Here's some good news. At least we aren't completely without help. Pearl's people are on their way to the Penacony exhibition area to join up with us.
Okay. So we have some help, because again, this was a joint deal that we made, so it makes sense that we do have some help here as well. So this is where we're heading here, but there's something here too. Am I wrong in saying there's 2 things here? No, it's the same one, but it's like a general area. I guess so. But yeah, as I said, Evanescence is such an interesting character. Like having a character who like, nice toilet. How is like equal parts satisfying to be around. Where like I never feel like I'm being like led astray like on a like with a carrot on a stick. It feels all the time like just her being around is interesting. Everything she says, you're hanging on all her words. Like, and she's either funny or charming, or like she's saying something that's like, well, what does she mean by this? It's always great, right, to have her around. But then also when she leaves, you want to see more. And again, I love Himiko's worry. I love Himiko running over here as soon as she saw someone with the Daybreak Squadron. I think it's so interesting seeing this stuff with Evanescence, how she has to like Cinderella away if people find out who she really is. Like, there's so many intriguing things happening at once. Let's we'll end the video in a bit, but I want to kind of see what the Penacony world looks like, if I'm being real with you. I feel like it'd be a good time because, again, I feel like I genuinely believe this. I do think that poop will hit the poop fan.
Next stop, Penacony Exhibition Area.
And it's one of those times where I feel like you know, and you guys agree, like it's not like any like spoiler thing or like, you know, me predicting it. I feel like it's one of those things where like I'm not quite sure what will happen, right? But something has to happen, right? Because of course it's like a huge deal.
The Astral Express?
How they built this up.
IPC lapdog.
Oh, there they go.
Let's go, Daybreak Squadron!
And again, that is a perception for some people, right? For sure. We talked about how that was the same thing. The perception was there with Ashfield too. Is this Robin's song? So fun as well. But yeah, like the way they built this up has been so fantastic. It's been done in a way that they have made it so that all attention is pointed towards here. And when something has a massive amount of attention, right? Either something amazing will happen, something really cool will happen. Oh my god.
Would I get run over by the express if I lay down on the tracks?
Yeah, but don't do that. Why would you do that?
Yup, and you'd get blasted straight into a comic book. Who knows? Maybe you'll be reborn as some superhero or something?
This remix of the Robin song is great. That it's so great that like for a second, like I just kind of drifted out of them talking about how they want to go under a train.
That's what I call true happiness.
It's hard to believe they recreated the scene where the Express crashes into the Great Septimus.
Man, look at this. Look, what's with the freaking, like, the design here is crazy. Again, they have all the stuff here, like the iconography and like things like this too, but like it's still like, and they have the gold tinted stuff too, but it's still like a crazy design here for, you know, this final boss with the freaking, like, I don't know, the soda as well.
All the previous exhibitions were so hilarious, but they really nailed the Great Septimus part.
Like you say, once you turn to dark side, you get triple the power. I was thinking of inviting Sunny over here. That'd be very cruel.
What's that supposed to mean? You taking a jab at me?
No, I never take jabs at you. Sometimes I just pick the answer that seems appropriate in the moment.
So where's the person Pearl sent?
Yeah, man, I'm feeling a buzz. I know I'm feeling, again, it could be something amazing that happens. It could be something terrifying that happens, but like something has to happen here, right? As I said, it's not, I keep saying, I know, I'm sorry if I keep saying it, but like it's like the energy in this place feels that way. It feels like we're leading towards something that is going to be crazy. Like, you know, they've talked about this being an attraction for the other supplicants, right? It's like, I can feel a buzz in the air.
Huh? Who's calling?
Yoo-hoo! How you doing, gray hair?
Sparksy? What do you want? Still alive? I'm not giving by the mask is very funny.
I'm not giving the mask back to you. Get over it.
The aggression.
I heard about your big fight with the superheroes, and since I actually respect you as a rival, I thought I'd give you a heads up.
Oh yeah?
You might think you scored a massive win in the Phantom Moon Games, but most people probably don't see it that way.
What you mean?
Anyway, the news is on right now. Why don't you go check it out?
Wait, is it gonna talk with us?
Just moments ago, an extremely violent incident broke out at the ongoing Star Rail Fest exhibition venue.
Are we gonna look like we just beat up the Daybreak Squadron like we're the bad guys?
The Astral Express supplicant Trailblazer brazenly launched a brutal attack on the beloved local heroes, the Daybreak Squadron. The scene descended into total chaos.
And again, in terms of wish power, this would give them martyrdom. It would give them pity, right? That's what's probably gonna give to these guys. That's freaking crazy, man. And again, it makes sense because martyrdom would still give the same emotions that you need if fear works and love works and laughter works. Why wouldn't pity?
Oh my!
Not pity, but why wouldn't worry?
Didn't this nameless just defeat Sparksy and save Graphia Academy?
Oh my god, and their opinion of us is going down.
Was that victory still not enough? Could she, like the defeated Sparksy, now be a threat to everyone's safety?
They're like seeing us like as this bad.
How chilling. In the video footage from the scene, the Trailblazer claimed her act was to demonstrate the so-called trailblazing spirit of the Astral Express to this world.
You don't stand a chance against me.
Wait, did they?
Is this what she calls the Trailblaze? Using brute force and violence to strike down the guardians of this Arcadia and trample over our own heroes?
Again, I'm worried about this because again, but it makes sense. It all makes sense that this would happen.
Was it a sudden violent outburst? Or was this the moment her true heartless nature finally came to light?
Oh man, this is what we're gonna have to deal with. We're gonna have to deal with this, and the news is picking it up. They're getting more attention. They're getting more clicks. It's all like a big cycle.
Full Wish TV will continue to follow this shocking incident. Stay tuned and don't go away.
So wild.
It's all over the internet
Yeah.
now. Some say you're a violent maniac. Others think you're behind the bloodbath
What?
in Southbrook, that you're the second herald of death.
That is insane. That is insane. I mean, again, like I totally like. You get it. It's insane that they think this, but at the same time too, Plan Arcadia is not about the truth. It's not about truth. It's never, and they showed us this in the entire episode. It's not about like the truth. It's about the story. It's about what makes people like. It's the idea behind it. It's what people perceive as the idea behind it.
How are you feeling right about now?
You enjoying this? You enjoying this, Sparksy? Go ahead and laugh all you want. Someone's definitely pulling the strings behind my back. Yeah, like there's like someone manipulating the information, of course. Like that's what would happen with this stuff too.
How could I? As a famous streamer, poor little Sparksicle has always been troubled by constant cyberbullying. And then there was some nameless from the Astral Express who gave me quite the beating IRL.
Oh my god. This freaking like this gal.
Of course, someone's definitely pulling strings behind the scenes and stirring up drama. As a top streamer in this field, Sparksicle can spot these tricks from a mile away.
And again, Sparksy, I love that Sparksy like drops the kind of act as well. It's kind of like, of course I know what's happening here. Like I like this would be like something that like, you know, relates to like my type of like methodology. You know, someone who has experience in manipulation.
All right. Didn't you also do a TV news?
Oh wait, no, is that gonna look bad too? We didn't say anything bad.
It's not about what you said, it's that you said it. Here, let me send you the interview
Oh
video.
Lord, what was said?
I won't go any further, but since you managed to defeat Miss Sparkle, no, I mean Miss Sparksy, I don't want to see you embarrass yourself in front of those clowns.
Oh, that's really interesting as well. She's kind of like, hey, like, since you beat me, I can't have someone who beat me looking bad in front of other people as well, because then it makes me look worse. That's great. Again, it all like circles around. It's like, why you could say like, you know, didn't need to have that excuse there of her like why she's helping us. It didn't need to have that at all, because it's just like, okay, Sparksy's giving us information because maybe she likes to stir up stuff. It makes perfect sense for her attention as well. if the person that beats up you gets beaten up by somebody else that maybe is seen as lesser or loses to someone else that seems like that's lesser than, then all of a sudden it recontextualizes the fight that happened before, right? Wait, so if this person was, and not just a fight, but also like an altercation, in this case, as Sparksy's saying as well, like in his exact line, if you get embarrassed, it's not just about a fight, if you get embarrassed, if you're embarrassed in front of everybody, recontextualize what happened to Sparkle. Wait, this person who like is this type of person that just got embarrassed in front of everybody beats Sparkle, then Sparkle, we think of her even less. I think it's a really, really smart thing from Sparksy. Really smart.
Hi, the Trailblazer.
It's just really smart writing for the Planet Acadia stuff.
Full Wish TV. It's our lucky day running into you here. Do you have a moment?
Sure.
Keep it brief. I've got plans later.
What? Okay, someone definitely is pulling stuff here as well, right? Someone definitely is.
First question. Seeing as Plain Arcadia was the starting point of the Express's new voyage, how would you describe your impressions of this place?
Plain Arcadia. Everyone's chasing the latest trends. Looking for fun.
That's not too bad. Everyone's doing that, right? That's not too bad.
Interesting. Throughout the history of the Phantasmoon games, it's been extremely rare to have such a renowned cosmic figure as yourself participating. As the Astral Express's supplicant, what kind of changes do you hope to bring to this world in these games?
So we said that we're not arrogant enough to think that we can change things, right? That's what we said.
Show everyone the strength of the Trailblazer to change this world.
They're taking other stuff we said as well and changing it, right? Because we said we're not arrogant enough to believe that we want to change this world.
That's an impressive
no.
answer. Speaking of which, after joining the games, you immediately went to defeat Miss Sparksy, who represented the Masked Fools. What are your thoughts on potentially facing native supplicants in the future?
Come on, bring it on here again.
The other native supplicants, way too dangerous. I'd rather defeat them through violence.
It's, again, not even nearly what we said. Oh my god. I mean, that's the whole point. But like, still, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Speaking of local supplicants, we've noticed that Star Rail Fest is Perlux Corp's way of rolling out the red carpet for the Express. There are rumors that the IPC is also sponsoring the Express. So,
oh no.
I have to ask, are you representing the Express or the IPC in these games?
God.
At the end of the day, this is a festival for the IPC's interests.
Stop!
Madame Pearl and Perlux extended such a warm invitation. I'm not one of the guests. I'm the master of this place.
It's like I understand what they're doing, like they're twisting everything around. This is their intention. But Jesus Christ, man, they really changed what everything Stella said. Holy hell.
Wait, what? This is totally a malicious edit to frame her.
100%.
How shameless.
Well, technically those were all my words. No, they twisted our words though. And again, they don't care. Look at the freaking artwork on the back. It's so cool. But they don't care about that stuff. They don't care about this stuff whatsoever. It's all about getting attention. As long as they get the clicks, they do not care.
Over these 15 years, the nature of competition in the Phantasmoon games has evolved. The Daybreak Squadron's taunts were just smoke and mirrors. The real game is being played in the shadows, where our opponents have mastered the art of weaponizing public opinion.
Wait, so do you think that makes sense? Because we said it didn't seem right that they were like supplicants. Maybe it's like one of those things where they announced they're supplicants. Then it seems like we're just like, beating up on the poor heroes that are supplicants in this Phantasmoon games. Then it's like a perfect storm where like it not only makes us look bad because we beat up like the heroes of this world, but then we have an interview as well that was edited together and spliced together as well. And then also because we're powerful enough to beat Sparksy, they can also use that to say like, are we going to be like, did we want to replace Sparksy? What Sparksy was doing? Are we going to cause problems too? It's all one big perfect like concoction here.
Come to think of it, it's only natural. After all, the true stars of the games were never the supplicants on stage, but rather the audience.
Who do you think's manipulating this though?
They command.
Indeed. The audience is all fired up, waiting to see you work your magic, kid.
Asheville. I mean, it makes sense Asheville's here. He's supposed to be here.
But you know what? I bet what they really want to see, deep down, is the Daybreak Squadron taking the Astral Express down a peg or two.
What they really want is to see the Daybreak Squadron. So, like, people love a story of, like, not only like a come-up story for the Daybreak Squadron, but like a downfall, right?
Oh, well. If it isn't the folks from the Astral Express. Fancy meeting you again.
Man, look at this area. It's such a cool area. Yeah, it's cool to see Asheville and Kochiba as well.
This storm online is several times more intense than the day you stopped SparksyCon.
Miss Kuchiba, you've seen all this fake news too, right?
Aren't these you guys a bit late for this? What are you here for?
Sorry, got a bit held up on the way. Since I entered the exhibition area, at least 7 folks stopped me asking for the autograph of this guy called Welt.
That is so cute. That is so cute.
So, who is this Welt?
People wanted an autograph from Welt.
Pearl assigned us to investigate the Sinwish Syndicate massacre. But every suspicious thread we followed led us from the Research Society of Happy Smiles straight to the Daybreak Squadron.
So they're playing a central part in this. They are gonna play. Okay.
And then there's the one pulling the strings behind the scenes. Full Wish.
Full Wish?
Yeah, you should have seen her, Himiko. Terrifying.
Oh, you know that name. Now this is getting interesting.
She was my junior at school.
Oh.
15 years ago. She was also the only student who survived at Graphia Academy.
Right, and that makes sense because she did survive that, but I guess the only student as well puts them in a connective like space, right? They're the only two that can relate to each other in terms of like what happened at the academy. Very, very interesting.
The good news is your junior is living better than anyone else. She owns TV stations, charity organizations, has a huge business empire, and wields both wealth and power. Oh, as for the bad news, she's probably plotting something for the Phantom Moon Games. And I mean the worst kind of something. My gut tells me that the Sinwish Syndicate massacre, well, that's probably on her tab too.
Do you think then she's the one pulling the strings with this thing as well? Then it could be a possibility that she's also like manipulating stuff here too. And again, since it's like she controls like a lot of that, like, you know, the Full Wish TV thing and stuff that as well, I wonder if like that is, you know, what she's done as well.
Madame Pearl sent Mr. Asheville to ensure everyone's safety. Of course, I understand that with the Nameless's skills, there's no real need for extra protection. But Madame Pearl didn't want to take any chances.
I mean, and I get this too. Like I'd want to have Asheville as well. Again, you trust the Astral Express, but it's also like a thing as well where we can acknowledge the fact that it is also a terrifying thing that's happening here. It's very, very scary.
Long story short, feel free to use me as muscle. No need to be shy about it.
Thank you. I'm counting on you then.
So, are we still heading to the top of Pom Pom Tower?
We should keep moving forward. If my guess is right, the Daybreak Squadron will launch their second attack there.
Right. Okay. So and again, it's all been one big plan, which again makes sense why it felt so stinky. You know, it makes sense.
Forget about any fantasies of fairness and harmony. From this moment on, the Phantom Moon Games could follow in the footsteps of what happened 15 years ago.
Which would be so bad. Which would be so bad.
Once this battle turns bloody, fear will seep through the screen and become some supplicant's wish power. See, that's the problem with modern society. Good news stays home, while bad news spreads like
I mean, this isn't wrong
wildfire.
either. It's very true. Like, it's way easier to spread bad news. The news, like on TV, and it's just true. Like, it's not just the news. I want to make this clear. It's YouTube as well. It's everything. Like, it's a negative video will make more rounds than a positive video. And that's not me saying like I make positive content and but I'm not saying that. I'm saying that like it's just the way things go. It's the same thing since the beginning of like entertainment at all. When the news realized it could weaponize, you know, bad news, and then it's not even like an opinion. Factually so, when a tragedy happens in the world, ratings go up for the news, right? If nothing bad happened the entire week in a country, they would have to like report on like international news heavily, right? Because they cannot rely just on like, hey, today, you know, this guy got into power and he did everything right. You know, it's like cool, but it's not going to get the ratings. And again, as I said, YouTube videos as well, where it's like, which is going to get more of attention? The YouTube video where someone says, a fair look at this YouTuber's actions, right? Versus the downfall of Billy Baba, you know, the best Street Fighter YouTuber who ever lived. And it's like big red text. And again, I'm not sitting here insulting the meta of YouTube. YouTube has made it so that like that gets more attention, right? It's not me hearing, it's just saying facts. It's just exactly how it works. And what Asheville's saying is so true. If people die here, people suffer, people get scared, that spreads faster than happiness. He's so correct. This area is really, really cool, by the way. Like this is one of the most intricate areas they've created. Cause like look at this stuff here as well. I wonder if it's like Imagine, or like but then I think they can create inanimate objects like that, right? Like look how cool it looks. I love this as well here too, like that also. That's a crazy design for that also. I'd love to have these man on my wall. These are really, really cool. Oh, and even have like the birds here as well. This is a really great interpretation, honestly. But I think this will probably be a good place to end the video before we go into, because again, as I said, this has been building up to things hitting the fan. This has been building up to the idea of things are going to get way worse before they get better. I think that even if like something terrible doesn't happen this part, I think it's going to be something big. And like I said, this isn't me figuring out from like, you know, I'm so intuitive. It's like the game is like telling us. The game is telling us that like we're drawing attention here for a reason. We're trying to draw out the supplicants. Someone else has a plan that they're plotting here. The air feels like a buzz. You feel like something is building, you know? It's there. It's 100% there. For sure.
Daybreak Squadron. I thought they were fans of the Express too. But in the blink of an eye, we somehow became enemies.
Yeah.
They might not be the real enemy here. Someone could be pulling their strings from the shadows. If possible, I'd rather persuade them to back down. Since once a battle starts, it'll be like pouring fuel into a fire, stoking the audience's bloodlust.
Like Ashwa was saying, it's much better to avoid a fight here.
A Phantasmoon game like that would only descend into madness. And I certainly do not want to see what happened 15 years ago repeat itself on these lands.
It's very, very, yeah, and as I said, like it just makes perfect sense that Himiko would feel this way, and anyone would feel this way. But like Himiko was directly there, she was there, she survived it. Of course,
To move forward, we'll need to fuel up the shuttle express first.
No, so sorry, Himiko. Hello? This means did I scare you? How I popped in without a sound? I'm pleasantly surprised. You're cosplaying as the Dahlia? Then tell me, my perfume, the hem of my dress, my smile, how closely they match. Wait, so it is a cosplay. You see, Pentagon itself is already a dream, so yet people here have built an extravagantly ornate dream based on the dream you experienced. Sometimes I envy you. So many people are cheering for your story. You're always there in the dawn rising over the silver rails of the Trailblaze, not stuck with memories that'll just rot away to nothing. But even forgotten things carry warmth, like lingering heat on the foreheads pressed close together, long after the dance is ended. Oh, you're blushing. Am I fur too close? It's a furbo. At least this moment, don't fur me away from me, and don't break me free from my memories that belongs to you and me. Your furbo speaking habits just gave you away. Yeah, at least this moment. What, you saw right through me? I've read Fluffy Across the Blue, Dream of Non Oak, and 100 times, and memorized all those lines from my opening. In that case, emulate yourself in my dance. Etch me into your bones. Oh, we're doing a battle. Okay. I mean, I couldn't ignore seeing the Dahlia. There's no way I could ignore seeing the Dahlia, guys. It was there's not a part of me that was going to ignore that. How could I?
Time to say bye.
My mind was fixated on what is happening over there.
Boom.
But I guess if they're going to show the Dahlia again, it might not be like in just a random spot in a place like this, you know?
Soon play in unison.
That breathing sensation.
Ugly close up, okay.
Better hedge your bets.
Stand still.
Oh my god, that follow up is brutal.
Sounds like more business.
Relax.
The moment when it all dies is so beautiful. I'm about to die now. The Dahlia for her? I know I was wrong. I just love cosplaying so much. No one ever paid attention to me like this. No one ever liked me this way. Oh my god, it's only like when I become a character they love. That's when everyone noticed me, called me such warmth, and has me right at the center of the crowd. Get back to work. You should totally be on the actor at Star Rail Fest. Yeah, sure. Also, are you blown away by my perfect cosplay, all too faithful to the original? I knew my furrow transformation technique was absolutely flawless. Excuse me. No one you could ever see through it. I hope you'll enjoy your visit, boss. I'm gonna keep moving and check out the next exhibit spot. That's awesome. Like, it's a cool cosplay, but honestly, like, terrifying. Like, I was shocked. I was actually really stunned there for a moment. It was actually really, really scary. Yeah, we'll end the video here, and we'll come back in the next one. And I feel like we're building to something, guys. But you could say about any act in Honkai Star Rail, but I feel like it's even more true now, in my view. It feels like we're building something pretty big. Personally. So, I think it's one of those things where, like, this was like a lot of like really cool visuals and like a lot of hints towards like what could be happening in the future in terms of a story. I don't think we had like a lot of like major like story change moments, but we have, again, as I said, there's a feeling of a build up to the entirety of this. Whereas I'm playing this, I feel a massive like fear, but also there's an excitement too to the idea. Where I do feel kind of like scared but excited is the way I'd put it. And I think they've done such a fantastic job of building up the idea that something is going to happen at Star Rail Fest. They didn't tell us something's going to happen at Star Rail Fest, but I do think it's one of those things where, like, when you say like, hey, we're trying to attract supplicants, there's people plotting now behind the scenes. Tension means that a lot of people are going to be looking for that attention. It does feel like there is like this massive build-up, and I think they've done a good job of that throughout the whole episode. I really love the dynamic that we got to have here with Evanessa at the festival, at the convention. Because Evanessa, as I said, is a character who you can't pin down completely as who she is, but that doesn't matter as much, because those intriguing things will keep you interested in her character. Whenever she says a word, you want to understand what she's saying, but you also are laughing and smiling and having a good time with her. And they've really cracked the code on creating a character here that, like, I forget about asking about who she is for most of the time that she's talking, but my mind is still locked on everything she's saying. It's like I wasn't consciously thinking like, oh, I wonder who she is on a deeper level, in terms of like who she is on like a reveal level, like, oh, we're gonna reveal exactly her place in this world. Not so, you know what I mean? Like I am the Grand Master of the River Souls. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not thinking about that aspect, but like my mind is naturally just like hanging on everything she's saying anyway. So I'm having this like very no pressure feeling with Evanessa, where it's like I can just have like the best time with this character, the funniest time with this character, and then also still let the moments like breathe, where it's like, okay, I don't need to like, I'm not desperate to find out who she is right now, because every time she shows up, we get like little tiny bits into her personality and we enjoy them. So that's enough for me. And yes, I'm intrigued, and yes, I want to know more, but it's really interesting to be like fully fed and satisfied with like a character who is like very mysterious, we don't know a lot about, but I'm not, screaming, like, tell me who, tell me why, tell me what's happening. I'm more just like very relaxed about it, And it's not relaxed in a way that's like, bored or like kind of like laid back about it. She's so funny. She's so wild. And there's lots of stuff about where you're like, is she telling the truth? There is aspects of that too. But as I said, in terms of a grander scheme thing of like, is she this big powerful entity? Is she this big monster? Is she like a god? Is she an angel? Is she like the final boss? Is she the master of the universe? Is she, all those questions that you have about characters, like, for example, like, the example I would give is in Amphorius is a perfect example of this as well, right? Where it's like when you're in Amphorius and you're talking to Aglaia for the first time. I know like we very quickly like warm up to Aglaia, but there's times there where you're like, is she the bad guy? Is she? You know, and you're constantly like, and you're thinking like, oh, I wonder what's like her story. It's like, oh, she seems very kind. There's aspects of that, but like I feel like the better example would be like in a because I don't think there's like a lot of like there's not a lot of characters that we like think are like, oh, this person is going to be like really bad or whatever. I think no, a perfect example is Acheron. That's a perfect example actually. Acheron. Where with Acheron, and again, it's not a bad thing. With Acheron, you love the scenes you have with her, but there's a constant feeling of like intentional dissatisfaction with the knowledge that she's giving to us because they want to trail you along and it works. You're like, oh my god, I need to know more. Please tell me more. Who are you? Whereas with Evanessa, the difference is like I don't think about it until she's gone. I'm like, wait, that is an interesting yeah, she did give us a mask, and yeah, she did do this, she did do that. It's like interesting, and we're thinking about her character, and we're talking about her character. As I said, we're talking about her opinions in the abundance. We're talking about like, is she being truthful all the time? Is she being like playful, too playful, and all that stuff too. But we don't always think about like, you know, even at one point in this video when like March was like, who is this person? I was like, you know, she's the lady who's in, she's important. But that was kind of like what I was satisfied with. I was like, she's important. Not because it's bad writing, not because it's not intriguing. She is intriguing, but I'm like, again, the difference between that and Acheron, where it's like, Acheron's a constant feeling of like, more, please, oh my god, more. You're like picking up the pieces, more. Where with Evanessa, it's like, oh yeah, she is really interesting, and the scenes with her are so funny and charming that like, it makes me feel kind of like no pressure to find out who she is, I guess. They're both done really well, and they're both different choices. I think Evanessa's done really well in that sense. Evanessa's a hilarious character. Like, having her, the first interaction we have with this whole event is her, like, knocking us down with a piece of toast in her mouth is so funny. Like, she's trying to flirt with Stell and have that first moment where they have, like, you know, this is like the rom-com moment, you know? Her then glazing Stell as well. Like, it's just such a uniquely funny character. The way she's so into the comic books, and she's like always like, you know, like reciting like what happened in the comic books, but she's also very intrigued to hear what the real story is as well at the same time too. She's like a super fan, but she's also someone who like I feel like is very knows her way around the conversation, you know, definitely 100%. As we saw that as time went on as well, where she was very like you know, she'd be very funny, and then she would be like all of a sudden like say something that's like very like, oh, that's so insightful. And it's not that I thought she was dumb. I want to make that clear, because I think one of the worst things you can do is have a funny character and think they're stupid. I don't like calling people stupid. I think everyone has like their own intelligence, and everyone has their own, like, you know, for example, the example I always give is like, put a math equation in front of me and I'm lost. Put an English essay in front of me, like I'm burning through the paper with my pen. You know what I mean? Like it's different things. I'm not saying I'm good at like all this stuff. I'm just saying like it's different things that we thrive at. But what I'm saying is that like, it's like she lulls you in a way where like she's very playful, she's very funny, she's very charming. And then she'll say the stuff like to Mark as well, you should notify your friends about what's happening. It's like, oh, that's really practical advice, right? Or she'll say something about the abundance where it's like, that's really an interesting perspective. It's like these things where it's like, she's so funny, and then she'll come out with something where you're like, oh my god, that's really interesting. Oh yeah, that's so true. Yeah, that's really helpful actually, you know? She'll say something about Planet Arcadia that makes perfect sense about like, you know, the attention that the Planet Arcadia needs and how the optics will look, and it's she's such an interesting character in that sense. And then in the end, her just disappearing and saying even to like, you know, the characters like, I have to leave because my true identity is known. And I wonder if there's something to do with that as well, like with attention maybe she can't get too much attention, maybe like she's like, you know, there's something to do with her role where she hangs out in that tree area that she can't maybe get it. That's my theory. It's a theory in my mind. It's like, as soon as she got like revealed to who she is, she disappeared. It's the opposite of Planet Arcadia's whole world, right? Everyone else in Planet Arcadia, when they are found out who they are, it doesn't matter who you are, you would lean into it because it gives you more attention. It gives you more power. It gives you more wish power. Whereas with Evanessia, it's like, I gain attention and I leave. I wonder if it's something where she doesn't want the attention. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it is something like that as well. But again, a very interesting character. Such an interesting like place in this story. So fun to be around. So charming, as we said as well. Just effortless in terms of a voice actor as well. Because the voice actor did a good job of like making her trustworthy and warm while also being untrustworthy in some ways and playful. It's so interesting how they struck that balance. And they also made them like so charming and warm and bright while also having like a kind of like a more scary, darker vibe at times too. Like the voice actors like doing a perfect balance here, and I think they did a fantastic job with the Evanescence stuff as well. The actual setting that we got to see into this world as well, in terms of the area we're in, really well done. Like I love the fact that there is like a convention here that we can like talk to people and see their their loves for like Planet Arcadia, see what they see the Astro Express as, and we learned throughout this whole time too. Like, and we saw this throughout this whole entire story. Planet Arcadia is not about the truth. It's about the attention. It's about the story. It's about gaining information and wish power. And we saw that again with what happened here with multiple things here, where it be people getting the story wrong of the Astro Express in many different ways. The story getting twisted, that doesn't matter as long as the story itself is getting attention. There's also a really cool thing where they got the story from the Bailout that is kind of true in terms of like what the Bailout people believe. And that was what was interpreted, not our story. Because again, it would not make any sense. Now when I think about it, like we thought about it, it would not make any sense to have the story of, the real story of Bailout, because then the question would be, we know who they talk to. It has to be one of the people that knew about this. Yeah, it's a really like interesting way they did that too. The actual set pieces as well. Oh my god, the like the cardboard cutouts of the Bailout area. The waterscape being flooded is such a great visual as well. The Penacony area that has like such a like, has all the soda around the place, has like the golden set pieces. It looks really cool as well. They did a really good job of like, recreating these places and making them kind of like this well-crafted, almost like a stage play kind of area, but it is like a festival. It's like commemorating, I guess, the story of the Astro Express. And again, it's IPC, so they spared no expense to like make this a real event. Because again, even that is a part of the story. The fact that it's so extravagant and so detailed. Someone might say, well, you wouldn't be able to, would you still be able to gain attention if it was like less than that? No, the fact that it's so big is going to garner more attention. It's just the truth. If you rent out a warehouse and you have a convention for selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards, it will sell out. You will get people in there and it will be full. But if you rent out a stadium and make it into a full event where like you're gonna have like the voice actors of Yu-Gi-Oh there, you're gonna have all the people like that you're gonna have Konami there, giving out free packs. You're gonna have big light shows and they're gonna play episodes of the show and all this stuff too. You will get, I know people say because it's a stadium, yeah, but you will get more people there. You will get more people there, and that's the whole point. It's like they expanded the area. It's over multiple areas. The set pieces are huge. They could have just done a convention and be one building, because that's what I thought it was going to be. But no, this is going to attract so much more attention, and it looks so interesting as well. It looks so cool. Like the visuals of this place are so cool. And yeah, like we got to meet with the Daybreak Squadron again, which this was like one of the most heartbreaking things for me. I worry about what, because obviously it's a part of a deeper conspiracy, right? Of course it is. It's like they even talked about how it's like it's made to make Stell look bad. And you can understand, again, it's one of those things where like I love Honkai Star Rail because they will have a story that's like infuriating in a way, right? But it like makes perfect sense from start to finish. So you're like, it's infuriating in a good way. It's meant to infuriate you. It's meant to make me be like angry about what's happening. And that's what happened here with this story. The Daybreak Squadron shows up. Say that they are supplicants. Say that they're going to, like, they don't need Stell and they're going to fight Stell in front of everybody. And if you think about it, really, the perception is 4 warriors showed up and said, we don't need heroes outside to help us, right? We will fight for this place ourselves. But all they caught on camera was what? Stell saying, I'm going to basically fight you. Let's go. Let's do this. And we beat up the Daybreak Squadron. We made our effort not to hurt them, by the way. We beat up the Daybreak Squadron. But not only that, we did an interview earlier where we tried to answer in the best way possible. And we did answer in a very neutral way, but then they messed up our words. And then we also, they mentioned we beat Sparksy. So from their perspective, we beat this like really crazy, like, popular character. But like, was it all, are they all of a sudden they letting the fame go to their head? Are they turning their backs on us? Are they like choosing to do like to be bad like Sparksy was? It's all one big manipulation to make Stell look worse. And as Himiko said later, and as Asheville said later, Himiko saying if we do an all-out battle here, it's going to attract the wrong attention. It's going to create a fear. It's going to create more of a danger. And again, if we are the person, if we are given the credit for just because as they tried to do, if we're given the credit for what happened with the Sinwish Syndicate, I wonder if that, since we actually didn't do that, would we still get that wish power? Or would it go to the person who actually did it? I wonder how that works. But as I said, the negative attention works. I said it in this episode, people love a good downfall. The Daybreak Squadron taking down Cell, oh my god. What a comeback story. These guys that just got beaten up by Cell take down Cell in the end. Oh my god, what a story. People love that type of stuff. People love there's literally compilations. I get like I never click on them. Not that I'm saying that you can click on them if you want. I'm not saying it's bad, but like I see it all the time, like cocky boxer gets put in his place. People love stories like that. And they can sell that the idea. Cocky Astro Express member loses to our homegrown talent. You know, it's like it's about perspective and it's about twisting the narrative. And whoever gets the narrative first usually is able to twist it as much as possible, you know? So us losing to the Daybreak Squadron makes them look amazing. Us beating them like full out and just destroying them makes us look like we just beat up like some local heroes. It's a really like, you know, sticky situation we're gonna have to navigate too as well. But again, the reason why it's heartbreaking to me is because I really like the Daybreak Squadron. The fact that they're being used for whatever manipulations going on here, and it could be foolish. It could be. But even like Cinderborn is there too, which again, like he's such a big fan of Stealth. So for him to have to like, you know, do this whole thing as well, I wonder how it makes him feel. And I wonder if we're going to hear from him more after this as well. It's just not a fun experience because Planet Arcadia is a lot of like fun. It's a lot of craziness, but like there's such a real core to it. And we see that there with like what's happening with our characters here, where I don't want to hurt these characters. I don't want anything to happen to them. I actually do like the Daybreak Squadron, but it's very clear that there's a manipulation going on that's unfair about Stealth, so she has to do what she has to do. And whatever we have to do is what we have to do. It's not fair on Stealth. It's not fair on our characters either, what's happening. But it's very clearly a conspiracy going on. Something is going on. As I said, they don't care about the truth. As I said, but the lies through the comic book, they're being seen as like almost a real thing compared to our lives. The Daybreak Squadron, like, clearly don't have supplicant mass. That's what I'm guessing right now. They don't have supplicant mass. They're smoke and mirrors, as Himiko was saying. But that doesn't matter because on TV, that's what the truth is for now. That's what it is. And what happened? And then also the other untruth is obviously like the fact that like we lied about like what we're going to do to Planet Arcadia. We're working for the IPC, and again, people see us as IPC lapdogs because of those like falsities. And not only that, it's like when there's like a nugget of truth or like something small there that is like a small aspect of truth, when that gets muddled with the lies, it emboldens it, right? For example, like if you're someone who like has beaten up people like your whole life, you fight all the time, you fight with people every single week, and then all of a sudden you get accused of fighting someone again, and say your wife or your husband or your partner is like, why did you do this? You said you wouldn't fight again. And it's like, I didn't. And say that's you actually didn't, right? The problem is the track record makes it hard to believe, right? Factually so, we have been in meetings with IPC. Factually so, we are friends with people in the IPC. Factually so, we are. This whole thing was set up by the IPC. This whole thing to honor us was set up by the IPC. We have made deals with the IPC. So what is it going to look like? It all of a sudden, this thing that is not a bad thing, us making deals and trying to like help us out by making deals with the IPC. What does that look like now? All of a sudden, the whole narrative of like us being like, we're working for the IPC. This is in the IPC best interest. It adds to that. And all of a sudden, we now they take the stuff that is true and the stuff that's not true and makes it murky and melds it together. And you can't blame people for being like, oh my God, the IPC, they're working with the IPC because they have evidence from beforehand as well. It's just the way things work. And again, it's horrible because as Ashva said, people will not click unless it's bad news sometimes, and it spreads faster. Yes, good news can be good too, right? And I love seeing good news, and we all love seeing good news. We all love seeing a good performance or like someone do well in life. But it's just not things that happen that are bad get a lot of numbers as well. Whoever did this utilized our position in a perfect way. Whoever is pulling the strings behind this, which again, it could be foolish, is doing this with a precision that has a knowledge of us and also a knowledge of the mindset of the people of Planet Arcadia. It is a perfect concoction of us beating up heroes, working with the IPC, a fake interview, and us defeating Sparksy as well, showcasing that we have a power to do so. So they're like, it's all coupled together. They have the power to take us over if they want to. They're working with the IPC. They're beating up our heroes. By God, these guys are scary. If this is true, we're in trouble. It's whoever's doing this is masterfully concocting all this. They really are. And I don't want to give them praise for that, but it's just the truth. But I do think that what they're doing here is scary. It's sad. It's rotten. It's all those things in between. But that's just, again, it's one of those things where that's what the story, that's the media play that they're doing here as well. And I love the scene with Sparksy as well. I love how Sparksy gives us a lot of information about what's happening here, and her reasoning is so perfect. The idea that if you are made fools, then I look like a bigger fool. It's so perfect, right? It's like, and again, we use the beating up analogy. If you beat up someone, right, and that person gets beaten up, and then all of a sudden someone comes along, and let's say the person who just beat you up is a little bit injured, a little bit down to luck, and the other person comes along who's not as strong as you, but might be able to take this new guy, right? But the narrative's going to be, if they beat up this guy, it's Jerry beat up me, right? Jerry beat up me, and then Tony beat up Jerry. And everyone thinks Tony's a weakling. What's going to happen? Everyone's going to think that I'm a weakling too. That I'm a super weakling. So if if they get embarrassed, and it's embarrassing for the Express, Sparksy lost to the most embarrassing people in Planet Arcadia. It's such a good reasoning. It's so good. It makes perfect sense. It adds to the idea of the wish power and the attention. Perfect. And what a great way to insert some information about what's happening behind the scenes, and there's clearly something going on here. Someone's directing us to this. And giving us the information on what could be happening, as I said, in the dirt of all this. It's really, really well done in terms of scene writing. It's a great way of a character motivation that makes sense, that doesn't betray Sparksy's character, that still makes her a very fun-loving, over-the-top character who is very chaotic. But it's perfect reasoning. Absolutely perfect reasoning. I enjoyed this episode a lot. I think this is really, really good. I love the set pieces. I love the different mini games in between everything. The conversations we had as well. They're all really great things that have happened in this episode. As I said, the Evanestia stuff is great. Himiko's worry for us is so beautiful and lovely as well. The convention stuff was really funny. The stuff with March being so absolutely charming and cute as she's buying all this stuff was really, really cute too. The stuff with the toast and the Yuri stuff at the start as well was also very adorable. I don't mean to make it sound like I'm being Yuri's adorable. I'm just saying because Yuri can be very intense. But this is adorable with the toast, I think it's all done really, really well. The characterization, the writing, the setup, the build up, the energy in the place. It's always this buzz that's happening. Seeing Serval, all this stuff was really, really fantastic. And I say it too. Seeing Serval was great too because it adds to the nature of this world feeling alive. Serval was invited here. It makes the world feel like it's more full. There's people here from other planets who are here on this planet. It's not just all of a sudden because again, Amphorius was closed off, but this world isn't. People still make trips here, but yeah, it's all done really, really fantastically. So I love it. I love it to pieces what they've done here. Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Thanks so much for watching this series. The next episode we're going to be continuing on with Honkai Star Rail, of course, and that's going to be coming out on Saturday. And I want to say a big, big appreciation for all of you. You've been with this play for so long. We're not done yet, but I just want to say thank you. It's been such a great time. It's been such a fantastic time. And it means the world to me that you guys are still enjoying this. It really does. If you want to see these videos early, you can do so on YouTube members or on Patreon for €1 or whatever is in your currency. And for the entire month that you're pledged to YouTube members or Patreon, you get every single Honkai Star Rail video early, but all videos early. Every single video will be early for you on Patreon or YouTube members. If you want to see your name go by in the text credits, which is going by right now, which is the credits in every single video, that is the €10 tier, the Chunky Baby Gangsta tier, and you get to see that in every single video as well, and everyone will see your name in every single video. If you want to hear your name be shouted out at the end of every single video, that is the I Can Never Repay the Baby Gangsta tier, the €15 tier, and that's the highest tier on YouTube members and Patreon as well. And make sure to check in your currency and all this stuff as well. Make sure always to check because it might be different. It changes sometimes and they update it sometimes. Make sure to check what it is in your currency. And I want to say thank you so much to the patrons first at the highest tier, that being Typharo2, Jamie Bull, Janet the Banana, the Ghost of Izuma, Felicious Felix, Yuled, Anusta, Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, High Kasperian, Neo Showrites, Leah 200, Malcolm Kunde, Axler21, and the highest tier of my YouTube members, Blasco, Lusanagi, and Zay. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.